Hello. I'm here. Sorry, guys. Just getting stuff. How are you? We're just gonna chill today. It's just me. It's just me today. Honey was gonna be here, but she was having some technical difficulties. But how is everybody? Thank you for joining. I know. LumiCast. Arch is still on vacation until tomorrow. No V or Dry Dev? No. It's just gonna be me. V, I believe, is streaming on his other channel. I was watching him before I started. Hey, I'm not tardy. I had my starting soon screen up. So, let me read these couple super chats real quick, and then we will get started on me talking about the very questionable casting decisions for Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey, because I don't like it. I really don't. Nori caught cheating and ski jumping. Shame, Arch. Not my fault. You can blame Arch later. Nightmare for 2. Did Lum see Trump sucking Elon? No. Disgusting. Ellis for 5. Blood for the blood god. Skulls for the skull throne. Feet for the Lum married woman for the NTR queen. Thank you. Question mark. Hi, Jazz. I mean, hey, I know you're stuck at work, but I hope you have a good day. Odyssey California edition. It's gonna be so bad. So is Art still trapped in your basement? He's still on ice. It's okay. He's still breathing. Oh, hold on. Arch just sent me a message. Said, also very important. You must mention that I went to the zoo and got a picture of Honey. The resemblance is remarkable. Oh, so Arch did actually go out in public. Congratulations, Arch. He went to a zoo. Hey, Razorwind. Hey, Purple Fish. How has it been feeling for Arch? Well, chat's been getting a lot better gameplay in terms of Monster Hunter. So, that's gonna be great. Omu, thank you for 20. It was nice hearing Arch while it lasted. Age of Man has ended. Age of VTubers has begun. Hail the 2D waifus. Thank you. Hi, Zontar. Thank you for the 10. Use this to get Red Faction Gorilla remastered on GOG. It's 4/5 off. The game is fun. You'll love playing it. Do it, Fish. Okay, I'll think about it. Nightmare for 2. Of course Tom Holland's in it. What? No Zendaya? Do you see Zendaya? Right here? Right here. She's right there. In the middle of the screen. Nightmare. Sandoom for basically 2. So Snape from Harry Potter is now black? Yes. Yes, he is. Man, it's just okay. So we have no co-host. Nope, no co-host. I mean, unless you guys really want Dev. But no, I'm soloing today. It's just me and my little sea bunny here. So it's fine. You told me you two like funny pirate game? Yes, I do like funny pirate game. No, thank you. See? There's nothing wrong with me being solo every once in a while. Where is bread? I don't know. I mean, I have some bread over on my counter. Blue Sky, thank you for 5. No Dev, good luck. I figured that for LumiCast, I would just fly it solo. I was gonna have Honey, but she's having technical difficulties, so it's okay. But for right now, I got some Odyssey yapping. Hey Brandon, thank you for the 10. Made a joke last LumiCast that it would be Smash or Pass Feed Edition. Now it's happening. How the turns table, Lum. Actually, Rosa couldn't come on today, so we're doing the feet thing whenever she's available. Nightmare for 2, thank you. Can't tell the blacks apart. Terrible. Hi, Boog. Thank you for the 50 Mexicans. Poor Lum Lum alone in her fish tank with no one to talk to, just looking at her foot. Boog, shut up. I've been seeing the AI art that you've been making in my channel and taking over the tag as well. Absolutely fucking cursed. Anyways, bring on Mizu. Leave out Sita. Hey, Mizu's at work until 7 o'clock, so he unfortunately cannot show up. I did ask him if he wanted to join, but he's stuck at work. What about Savvy? No Puritan Arch to get disgusted. Call Savvy? I don't know if she'd be available though. Hold on here. I'll DM Savvy and ask. Hold on, give me a second. See, Savvy. Hey, Savvy. The people are asking if you are busy and wanna join me in complaining about the new Odyssey movie. There, I sent her a DM. She's offline right now. I don't know if she'll answer, but I just sent the DM. Okay, guys? You'll make her available? I can't make her do anything. Anyways. At the horse VTuber, Rima has her own stuff. Rima has her own stuff going on, guys. Phone savvy? I'm not going to call the woman. She's probably busy. Hold the chat with me. Boog, no, shut up. Vivo is the goddess of wisdom and shit. God damn it. Zandoom, thank you for a 10. How much would it cost to get Arch a VTuber cat avatar or cat girl avatar? We must make Arch appear as he should, a grumpy kitty cat. I don't know. I think for like a small cat and stuff, I think that could possibly be done for like 600 bucks. Oh, but that's yeah. I don't know. Shadow Walker, thank you for 5 months. Lumi, can you please place the C button on your head? Also in regard to the Black Snape, remember JK is a leftist, just doesn't like the T in the LGBT. Have fun, Lumi. Thank you, Shadow Walker. Anyways. Let's get yapping with this whole Odyssey thing. Anyways, we do have 2 confirmed roles for the actors. And we have Matt Damon has been confirmed to play Odysseus. And Tom Holland is playing Telemachus, which is the son of Odysseus for whoever doesn't know. And if whoever hasn't read the Odyssey or hasn't at least familiarized themselves with the story, please quickly correct that and go read it. It's not that long. You're sounding a lot more Valley girl. Maybe Arch is right. You're a Cali girl. No, disgusting. I'm not a Cali girl. Start a typical. I mean, I could start a new fund, honestly. We can get like a sassy cat VTuber model based off the one that he has. I think that would have to be like a, I don't know, how much would that be? Actually, hold on. There's a VTuber artist that I can look into for their prices. Hold on, let me do that real quick so I at least have a base that I can go off of, and then I can set a goal for it. Because Arch said that I'm allowed to start funds now. Arch said I could start funding goals. And it'll be great. So let me see if I can get base price points. And then we can go from there. Because I think it'd be a lot of fun to get that man a cat VTuber model. It would reflect him very well. I don't think it should be a cat girl, because we're not gonna make him go down the Kibs route. Let's see. Custom model. See, that's 800. Okay, so that'd be about $1,000 to get it done. So I think that would have to be like $1,000 SIP goal. And so we can just call that the VTuber fund. So if you want to put money towards it, you could just put hashtag VTuber fund. So I'll do that for a $1,000 goal. Because it'll take a bit, and that's how much for art and rigging is going to be. Just started watching that claw opening's really cute. Hate how Arch is just demanded to be surprised by. Apparently in Wilds, multiple skills are bugged. Oh, lovely. That's fun. Starting an embezzlement fund? No, I'm not embezzling money from Arch. And plus, everything's still going to his AdSense. But he said I get a cut of whatever we make. So I think that'll be fine. Lumi, you don't know what you've just done? Someone's definitely snoring. No, my boyfriend is just congested because he's sick. Well, getting over being sick. Get Boog on, he has a funny accent. No! I'm not bringing Boog on. Alright. But anyways, we'll get started with this at least. Oh, Mr. Fish gets well soon? Oh, thank you. LumiCast is not real. The LumiCast. Shut up. The LumiCast is fine. Anyways. Yeah, if you haven't read the Odyssey, you should quickly correct that. But anyways, we have 2 confirmed roles. I'm just gonna place my guesses here. I think Zendaya is probably gonna end up playing Helen of Troy, honestly. Where's the Eastern Bastard? Vacation. No! I don't want to show to Cat Arch. He's just gonna be a cat. He's just, you know his cat PNG? He's just gonna be a cat. That's it. Unless you want him to have a pony model, then that's cheaper. But Helen doesn't have a role? Yes, I know. But somehow they're gonna fuck it up. I already know this. Because as far... Ow, my fucking hand. Anyways, they're gonna be starting this at the very end of the Trojan War. So, they're gonna go from the very end of the Trojan War, and they're going to have... Like, I don't know how this is gonna be laid out structurally at all. Because while I was re-going through the Odyssey, they have it split up to where it has Odysseus talking about what he had to go through and what he's going through to get back to Ithaca. But then on top of that, they have Telemachus and the drama with the whole suitors trying to woo his mother and everything, because like, oh, your dad's been gone for 12 years, so, you know, your mom has to choose a new husband, But anyways, I don't know how they're gonna have this split up, honestly. Because I think Anne Hathaway is gonna end up playing Penelope. That is my guess. The rumors are is that this actress is gonna be playing Athena. I don't know how that's gonna be, but whatever. My guess is that Robert Pattinson might be playing either Poseidon or Zeus. That's my guess. This chick is probably gonna end up playing, my guess is Cersei, in my humble opinion. Lupita is Athena, not Calypso? Nope. The word is she's probably gonna be playing Athena. I think Mia Goth is gonna end up playing Calypso. Honestly. Then John, I think if Robert Pattinson doesn't end up playing Poseidon, he's gonna be playing Poseidon. I don't know who the fuck they're gonna have Ellen Page play. Maybe Hermes? I don't know. Hercules isn't part of the Odyssey. Cyclops did no wrong. John looks like a Cyclops. No, I think he'd be a bastard enough to play Poseidon. I think probably these two dudes are going to be playing a couple of the suitors. Bill Irwin is probably going to be playing Odysseus' father. I'll just read the Odyssey again, thank you. Exactly. The Warriors who's best telling of the story? Yeah. It's like absolutely none of these actors are Greek either. Will Sargon be playing one of the Lotus Eaters? Oh, that would be perfect, honestly. And it's like, okay, this is one thing that I don't understand with the whole, like, you know, okay. They just started filming a couple weeks ago for this movie. They have a goal of getting this movie out in theaters by July of 2026. Unless they are going to be doing this in like 3 or 4 movies to do like each part of Odysseus' journey, I don't know how the fuck they're going to pull this out. Pull this off. Because I was going over everything, and what I think they're probably gonna do for the first movie is, let me see, hold on, I got my book right here. Anyways, they're probably gonna have it to where Odysseus, you know, end of the Trojan War, goes to sail out. He comes across the island with the Lotus Eaters and everything. He goes through that whole thing with the Cyclops. Oopsie daisy. He blinded it, didn't kill it. Poseidon gets angry. Poseidon does his thing, sends him off. And he has to talk with, fuck, what's the wind god's name again? I forgot his name. Anyways. He'll end up at Circe's Island, do all that. I think they'll probably have the first movie end when he gets to the underworld to talk with the prophet down there. So I think they'll probably end the first movie in the underworld, honestly. No, I said I'm guessing they're probably gonna have like 3 movies. Because there's no way they would be able to fit the entire story in one movie. Honestly. But I'm just trying to guess on what a natural breaking point would be. Are Lumi's arms rigged? I have no hand tracking. They just move as I move. Implying they won't plug after the first movie bombs. Lum Zeus has chosen you for an affair. Which animal would you want him to show up as? No! Stop it! No. It's like, okay. This is the first look for Matt Damon as Odysseus in the Odyssey. Not really loving the costumes already. Honestly, not really vibing with that. Yeah, Matt Damon now confirmed to play Odysseus in Nolan's upcoming epic, The Odyssey. It'll be their third collab together after Interstellar and Oppenheimer. Looks kinda thin. Yeah. But Nolan has a budget of $250 million for this movie. That is absolutely insane. And if they are doing this in multiple parts, that means it's $250 million for the first movie. That is impressive sum of money, honestly. Come on, YouTube, why? I don't know, I just... Why does everything that I love have to just go down the drain? Not fair. And anyways, the Greek reporter was doing some journalism. Anyways, feverish filming preparations underway in Greece for Hollywood epic The Odyssey. This was published 2 days ago. It's the final countdown before filming Christopher Nolan's new Hollywood epic The Odyssey begins in Greece's mess in it. As in it. Words. Anyways. Words are hard. Anyways. With feverish preparations underway by mass production and filming crews that have settled in the area. According to state broadcaster ERT, the paddles have been installed in both the 37-meter... Words are hard. Fish reading. I can't read. Words are hard. Anyways, big boat. If you want Greek words pronounced, try to convince Sargon to join me and he can read this. Tree rep. Huh? Those are words. Anyways. Craig loves a reading. Shut up. Trireme. Okay. Trireme. You having a stroke? I'm always having a stroke. Trireme, no. Trireme. Anyways, the big boat has been docked at the port city of Pylos last month, as well in the smaller boats that will be part of the filming. Extras were seen boarding the boats to familiarize themselves with both the sea and with rowing. She did it, yay! Due to the good weather in the area, there are reports that filming reportedly to officially begun around March 11th. Okay, so they haven't even started filming yet. May begin earlier than scheduled, even at the end of the week. Oh god, that's a word. That one. The area has been cornered off by production crews for several days now, along with the wider area of Void Okilia. You see, this is why I don't read articles when I upload my videos. This is why I react to stuff. Vodka killer. Perhaps Zendaya is playing Scylla? No. Voidok Illa. Okay. Lumi, we love you, but seriously, get some logo penic help. Quick, get a man. No, shut up. See, again, this is why I don't read articles. Get the moose. It's because you're illiterate. I read better in my head than I do out loud. Anyways. Where the hidden cave of Nestorius is located, and inside which filming is expected to take place as well. The cave is not open to visitors who, however, when they reach the area, can enjoy stunning views of the beach from afar. Why do Greeks have weird words? Malone doesn't read. I do read! I just don't read good! Hi, Tick Tick Boom. Thank you for the 5. Lumi could be worse than Greek. It could have been Polish. Though, would you like to buy a vowel language? You know what? Fair. Anyways. It has issued a statement informing public that the archaeological site of the Methoni Castle will be closed for the public from March 9th to March 13th due to the filming of a movie production for which the Ministry of Culture has issued an approval decision. Interesting. Methoni Castle is a medieval fortification in the port town of Methoni in Messenia. Why do I keep trying to say Menacea? No co-hosts. Again, if you guys want co-hosts, the only one that I have at my disposal is Devian, and you guys don't want him. Anyways, built by the Venetians, yeah, sure, in the early 13th century. No, I have the book right here. Right here. I got it right here. In my hand. I have the Iliad and the Odyssey in one book. God! Veneti and anyways. Around that beach, there's a frenzy of preparations by the crews building the set. According to ERT, the production even uses a helicopter to transfer equipment and supplies to the filming location. Book bonk. Angry fish tapping desk. No! It's my book. Bring Mizu on, Lum Lum. Mizu's at work. He cannot join. Accommodation and occupancy in the area is almost at 100%, with production crews numbering over 300 people and several Hollywood stars who will be featured in Nolan's much-awaited film expected to arrive in the coming days. Other filming locations aside from Greece featured in star-studded film The Odyssey. After Oppenheimer grossed nearly $1 billion and won Best Picture, fans have been eagerly awaiting for Nolan's next project. Mythic action movie The Odyssey is an adaptation of the ancient Greek epic poem that follows Odysseus' 10-year journey home to Ithaca after the Trojan War. According to Universal Pictures, the film is shot across the world using brand new IMAX film technology. Okay, how many times have we heard new IMAX film technology when it comes to Christopher Nolan doing literally anything? Hold on, I'm using voice drops. Give me a second. Okay, anyways. It has been giving a massive budget of $250 million. The highly anticipated movie is expected to open in theaters July 17th, 2026. This does not seem like enough time to film a movie, edit it, and then release it, especially for something as large as The Odyssey. Is IMAX new? No. This is new technology for IMAX. Nolan is exact, but a year? Yeah. Matt Damon will play Odysseus in Christopher Nolan's upcoming epic The Odyssey. He will appear alongside an expansive cast including Tom Holland, Mia Goth, Zendaya, Anne Hathaway, Lupita, whoever the fuck, Robert Pattinson, Charlize Theron, Benny Safdie, John whatever, and other John, that one. Damon's role was revealed in February through the film's official X account. The post included a photo of him in character and read, Matt Damon as Odysseus, a film by Christopher Nolan. Aside from Greece, shooting will take place in Morocco, the UK, and throughout the Aeolian, islands in Sicily, Italy. One of the more notable filming locations was the island of Ghana, Sicily, which Odysseus and his crew visited in the classic fable. Now she can't pronounce Mexican names. I'm not good with names. Shut up. Shooting in the UK. Thought they liked knifing. Sargon raid? Huh? Sargon raid? Did he raid? I didn't see it, huh? Learn, grow. No! She got one on the first try. Yay! Yes? Sargon raid? Oh, hi Sargon. Kinda, we jumped here voluntarily. Oh, bring Sargon on? I don't think Sargon likes me because I'm a VTuber. Sargon just ended his stream, not a raid, more audience moving over. You know what, fair. I would bring Sargon on, but I don't think he likes me. When did Arch become a woman and American? No, I have Arch unconscious in an ice bath, so I took over. He's afraid of the fish. He's an anime racist. Yes. Okay. Now we have yet another article. Hollywood star looks unrecognizable with a long gray beard as he makes a low-key arrival in Greece. The film Christopher Nolan's $250 million adaptation of the Odyssey. Anyways. Look it, he looks old. Oh no, so unrecognizable. Oh boy. Where's the feet? No! Sargon is old man yelling at clouds, but we love him anyway. Congratulations from your land dweller to sea creature. Thank you. Sargon, you and savvy on stream. Again, I would love to be able to yap at Sargon. But the fact that Arch is more willing to have him interact with Savvy than me is kind of a little sad. I like watching Sargon stuff. Oh well, you know, can't meet everybody, unfortunately. No dev? No dev. Have Savvy vouch for you? Yeah, okay. And learn how to pronounce it? No, you can't make me do anything. You get what you deserve, Lum. Shut up. Anime racism confirmed, always. You know what, before I start reading this article, let me catch up with Superchats really quick. Let's see. Alright. Lazy Viking, the Odyssey cast is half the most annoying and half most overused actors in Hollywood. Correct. Pirate King for 5. Thanks for the foot, I guess. Noli, thank you for being a member for 2 months. Ahoy, Fishy, like your idea here. Put more and more ocean-themed stuff with every LumCast taking over Arch's channel. Naturally. Hexy for 2. Lupita confirmed Athena, Greek goddess of wisdom. Oh, lovely. Get Boogon, he has a funny accent. No. For that much. Has... I don't know that last name. Been informed that he can't play Greek characters according to himself. Oh, of course, he's one of those. Rasmus for 20. I don't know how much that currency is. The LumiCast is not real. The LumiCast, shut up. Or Turkey 5 for 5. So if I'm hearing Lum right, she wants a show to Cat Arch. No, just a regular cat. I won't say your name. You can't make me. Mother, why do you hate us? Cat Fund. Thank you. I will put that towards the cat fund. For ArchVTuber funded more. Oh, thank you. I'll have to do conversions for the other one later. Rating Terror for 2. Forgot to bring the moose. We need his takes. He has many takes. Sandoom for 2. Lolly Cat Art suffer for fake feed narrative. Sandoom for 10. Hollywood needs to learn. The SpongeBob meme of how many times do we need to teach you this lesson, old man? Cat Arts Fund. Thank you very much. Mercenary for 2. So what the fresh hell is this Odyssey stuff, Lumi? Absolute pain. That's what it is. Tick Tick Boom for 5. Lumi could be worse than Greek. Could have been Polish. Yes. Terrence Chill for 10. Try her and butthole. Mercenary for 2. Oh god, there will be so much feet in the sand. Shut up. Lumi loves insert word here. Thank you for the 5. Hail fem arch. Couldn't think of anything to tease you with, so I decided to amuse myself in chat by making you read commercials / trinkles instead. Thank you. Lumi loves insert word here. Thank you for 2. I like chicken. I like liver. Meow mix, please deliver. Pro 93. Have you seen PC Gamer pushing HP mods and Polygon backing them up? Yes, I have seen that. And everyone's been clowning on them for it. Tick Boom for 2 for the keep the butter golem off stream fund. Barbarians RS, thank you for the 20. Odysseus in the trial of helping Lumi to speak, may the gods be gentle on his soul. Mr. Personality for 5. Donate to the soy father, telling him to correct your Greek. I'm just here to threaten to turn the fish into a wetback. Take that either way. Thank you. Well, Spain for 2. They should have done Sean Bean Odyssey after Troy. Yeah, honestly. Thank you for the 300 that fund. Currency. Bring on dev fund. I think everyone would fight you for that. Nightmare for 5. Be patient, chat. She learned to read in California public school system. No! XC for 2. Lumlum can't read because it's not in Mexican. Because it's not Mexican. Shut up. Lumi loves insert word here. Thank you for the 5. Oh, I wish I were an Oscar Mayer reader. That's what I truly like to be. God damn it. Absolutely fucking cursed. Alright. Nightmare for 2. Hot take. Chris Nolan's overrated. Remember Bane? You know what? Fair. Read. Fine. I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. That's what I truly like to be, because if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. God damn it. Absolutely fucking cursed. Matt Damon looked worlds away from himself as he arrived in Greece to film the new Christopher Nolan's big screen adaptation of Homer's The Odyssey on Thursday. The American actor, 54, looked unrecognizable with long gray beard and mustache as he arrived at the airport. I don't know, he still looks like Matt Damon to me. Attempting to keep a low-key figure, Matt rocked a pair of sunglasses and a black baseball cap. Like a typical ArchCast, takes 1 to 2 hours to read 2 paragraphs. Shut up! Is something fishy about Arch? No, there's nothing fishy quite yet. I could show you fishy. Hold on. Take that. There you go. I could put up the tail if you want. I know that just gets in the way. So I'll just put it down. Where was I? Oh yeah. Matt is portraying Odysseus, the legendary Greek king of Ithaca, in the anticipated new movie. The Universal Pictures mythic action epic shooting across the world using brand new IMAX film technology is already scheduled to hit IMAX theaters July 17th of 2026. You do not look Greek. No, he just looks depressed. That's what he looks. He looks depressed. No, show tail. More tail, please. Fine. No! Get away. No legal mindset. We're visiting you later. There. Let me know if it gets annoying and I'll put it down. No, he just looks depressed. And old. It's like, okay, I get that Odysseus is supposed to be in his, like, late 20s to mid 30s, depending. Use the tail. It's only blocking the ugly Hollywood people. You know what, fair. I want to be excited about this movie, but everything about it just fills me with opposite of hope. Same! I wanted to be excited, and then I seen the cast, and I'm just sad. I'm just really sad. But it's like, okay. Matt Damon's in his 50s. Odysseus is supposed to be in his 30s, and then takes 10 years to get back to Ithaca. It's so, like, you know, a late movie. Odysseus would make sense for this grayness. Matt Damon looks like the Unabomber. Principal photography began last month in locations like the UK, Morocco, and Sicily, as well as Greece. And on Thursday, film crews were also in the Moroccan village of... I don't even know how to pronounce what the fuck those two little dots over the eye supposed to be. Huh? Lumi permaban step from the cast make her the owner of the ArchCast. Whatever the fuck this village is. As cast members and extras flooded the area, including Christopher Nolan himself. Who would you cast, Lum Lum? I would say nobody, because some things should not be adapted, honestly. And the Odyssey is one of those things where I don't think it should be adapted. Unless they get the exact same animation crew that did, The Prince of Egypt, I don't think it would be a success as a live-action movie. Can I get Banhammer on? I'd have to do some scheduling with Banhammer. Where is it? The Odyssey's gonna get the book treatment, aka it's gonna suck, probably. Zendaya's cancer to every movie she's in? Yep. The ancient Moroccan region is no stranger to A-listers and also featured in the likes of Gladiator 2 and Game of Thrones. On December 26th, The Insider reported that The Odyssey will have a $250 million budget, making it the most expensive film of the 54-year-old Nolan's career. The Golden Globe winner Matt previously portrayed U.S. Army General Leslie Groves, the director of the Manhattan Project, in Christopher's 2023 atomic bomb biopic, Oppenheimer. Matt also had a small role as NASA astronaut Dr. Mann in Nolan's 2014 sci-fi epic Interstellar opposite Matthew McConaughey. Over on the Odyssey's official X account, users tweeted wisecracks about Damon's lead role, like alternative title, Good Home Hunting. X-user, whatever, also quoted variation on Gus Van Saints. 1997 math prodigy drama Good Will Hunting starring Damon writing, how do you like them olives? Of course, because if there's one thing Damon's known for is playing a guy who can't find his way home. God damn it. Okay, that's funny. Again, he just looks depressed. He looks like he's ready to go home to pop open a fucking can of beer and watch some, I don't know, literally anything. Ah, delicious. It's just like, I don't understand the obsession over Hollywood celebrities. It's like, it's just weird stalking people like this, too. I don't know. X-user, whatever, commented, fantastic, you're ready for a 3-hour movie of him wandering around, bumping into gods and trying to find his way home while Nolan bends time in reality just to make sure he stays lost. Yeah, no, I think the first movie is gonna be like 3 hours long. Oscar winner Anne Hathaway is rumored to be playing Odysseus' wife, Queen of Ithaca, Penelope, whom he's eager to reunite with following the perilous journey back home. Rumor has that Tom Holland, whose famous fiancée Zendaya also plays a mystery role, will take part in Odysseus' son, Telemachus. Yes, we already know, and it is confirmed that Tom Holland is playing Telemachus. An Oscar winner, Charlize Theron, whatever, is said to be playing the witch goddess Circe. Okay, so I was right. She is playing Circe. Cool. The Odyssey ensemble cast also includes Lupita X-user whatever complained, why are you using 0 Greek actors for a Greek epic? How is that justified? I agree. A movie about Greek mythology with no Greek or Greek American actors, not even one in the main cast. Yes, that is also correct. I don't like these costumes. They look lazy. It looks like it's made out of cardboard. Lumi's pronunciation hurts my Greek side. Good, I'll make it worse. But yeah, I don't like this costume. It could be because it's like, you know, shit camera quality. But I don't like it. Actual bronze would be cheaper? Yeah. I don't know. It just, look at this. It does not look good. You're right. There's better LARPers with better costumes. You see better 300 cosplays from costume stores? Exactly. You're getting Gods of Egypt vibes, and that does not bode well. I honestly haven't seen Gods of Egypt because it looked bad. I don't like it. Is that what they're gonna try to use for the horse? Okay. Okay. It's a travesty, and who's gonna play Helen? Zendaya, give me a break. I like Matt Damon, I like Nolan's movies, but casting decisions are disrespectful to Grease's legacy. Others had issues with the historical accuracy of Matt's helmet in the teaser, as it was reportedly written to be a felt-lined helm of a hide featuring rows of white boar teeth and 2 gleaming tusks at the sides. X-user, insert name here, lamented that such a boring standard take on the wardrobe/helmet. Was hoping they'd try something a little more inspired instead of that. The Odyssey was last memorably adapted for the silver screen by the Coen brothers in their 2000 satirical musical, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Okay, Oh Brother, Where Art Thou was funny. But yeah, I don't know. It's sad, honestly. Again, guys, if you... Read it. Read the book. Oh, read the epic. Read the Iliad and the Odyssey. That's it. Brother may have some oats. Oh, Brother, Where Art Thou was a classic. Yes. Alright, before I continue, let me read some more super chats because I'm not gonna let these build up like Arch does. Hey, Manfred 2, hot take. Chris Nolan's overrated. Remember Bane? Yes. Playlist for listening. Thank you for 10. Mermaid Show Flippers. You're seeing them right now. Mercenary for 2. Lumi, think about it. How many hours will this be? Many. Firearms and Fitness. Thank you for 2. Staying for the Tatas now. Awesome. Girlgar for 2. Matt Damon looks like the Unabomber. Yes. Mercenary for 5. Love the sea bunnies better than Dev. What kind of sea bunnies would Dev be? I don't know. Bug for 2. Matt Damon. Yes. Archcat. Lumi loves insert word here. Thank you for the 5. Pebbles brand horse meat. Take the lack of flavor. It goes fit. No. Leave Pebbles alone. She's a good horse. Mercenary for 2. I'd be depressed if I was Matt Damon. I'd be Matt. Blade for 2. Lumi's pronunciation hurts my Greek side. Suffer. Why you hating? Thank you for the 2. It is now the LumiCast. Yes. Nightmare for 2. This model's best. Visible bouncy alumlums. Yes. MJ Bull. Thank you for the 5. Chat love Lumi with all their hearts. They only liked her upper part. They did not like the tail. People love the tail. It's cute. Mercenary for 2. These costumes. Red flag. Money laundering is afoot. Possibly. Pro93. I think CGI has killed practical skills, which was necessary in older movies, hence the crap costumes. I agree. Lord Warriors for 2. Archlum, you should get Arch Mask for your model. I actually do have a asset being made where Lumi is holding a Arch plushie. Sorry, I had to take a drink. But overall, I am very disappointed with this. Incredibly disappointed, even. How long before the show becomes unwatchable when SFO shows up? I mean, I'm not in a Discord call. I'm just kind of here. And so, literally no one can just pop in. I don't like this. And especially since they're on such a tight schedule to get this all out. I don't know. I don't see how this is gonna go well at all. Especially when they're like, yep, it's gonna come out next year. I don't know. I don't like it. Especially if they're just starting to film. I don't know. It's just disappointing, really. Are your windows locked as well? Can't be too safe. Oh, it's fine. Let me see what I have. What else I have in my tabs that I can. See my LumiCast tabs. Alright. Another subpar movie that all of us are watching while waiting to watch Crash and Burn is the... what's her name? Rachel Zegler. Snow White. Disney cancels UK Snow White premiere amid backlash and fears of negative Rachel Zegler press. It's gonna be great. Have you seen Team American? No. Get in here, Sargon. Sargon wouldn't join me, unfortunately. Nolan is notorious for not doing his research, so you're not surprised he lazily went for classical Greek look. And I see in Greek armor and weapons were different. Yeah, sounds about right. Gonna get an asset where Lumi is holding— No! Fuck you. Tick Tick Boom, thank you for your 10. In Roman legend, they're descended from Trojans who fled to the Black Sea up the... that's a word. Danube? Whatever. Made their way across the Alps to Italy. They used that as justification for conquering Greece. I see. Hi, Drivey. Thank you for the 5. So it's LumiCast now. Lumi, is this why you have that secretary version of your model? No, I had the secretary version of my model for a while. Danube. Okay. Eucylus is 31. Eucylus 31 is allegedly the best adaptation of the Odyssey. I'll have to look that up. Dujad for 5. Have you been watching season 3 of Invincible? No. Also, did you check out Worm It All, ArchCast, Star Sector, and Vindaloo funds? Okay, hold on. Arch sent me the funds. Let me... plus 5 for Star Sector and Vindaloo. Okay. Lumi loves into a word here. Thank you for 2 $5 foot long Subway fresh. Lum, how many feet does Arch pay you? Yes. Zegler looks like an Odyssey Cyclops. She does. She really does. It's so sad, isn't it? Oh yeah, Disney cancels UK Snow White premiere amid backlash and fears of negative Rachel Zegler press. Will limit her to tightly controlled press events. Imagine that they're like, no, we gotta keep this bitch on a fucking leash. Can't have her talking willingly. Now that's just funny. Got her a Wrangler? Honestly! Disney's live-action Snow White is shaping up to be one of the studio's most troubled releases in recent memory. And now a major red flag has appeared. The company has cancelled its planned Snow White UK premiere, reportedly due to concerns over backlash and controversy. Instead of a star-studded event in London, Disney will hold a small number of tightly controlled press events. An unusual move for a film with a $200 million plus budget and a massive marketing campaign. God damn. This decision suggests that Disney fully understands how negatively the film has been received, and is now taking steps to limit the damage as much as possible ahead of its March 21st release. Holy shit, that's coming out soon! Why is Disney skipping the UK premiere? According to sources, Disney is concerned about a backlash tied to the changes made to the film, as well as the public perception of the lead actress, Rachel Zegler. Instead of the usual high-profile Snow White UK premiere, which would have taken place in... I don't know what that word is. UK people, help me out here. Leicester? That word. The studio has scaled down media appearances, carefully selecting only a handful of press outlets to cover the film. This suggests Disney does not want to risk open-ended media interactions that could lead to more controversy. Lester. Why does it have so many more letters if it's just Lester? Holy hell. Shut up! Silent letters should be illegal. Leicestershire. Old spelling? Chill Mexican alert. No! Don't tell her about Worcester? Or Worcester? Leicestershire. Sheer. Wow, high-tech VTube avatars over here. Yes. Worcestershire. Worcestershire shot. Worcester. What? Worcestershire? Oh, God. Oh, you guys are funny. Shut up! Oh my God, it's like Barch in Mexican. Shut up! Anyways, if Snow White were a highly anticipated blockbuster, Disney would be doing everything possible to build excitement. Instead, they are avoiding potential negative reactions from audiences, which implies they know the public sentiment isn't in their favor. Then, of course, there's the Rachel Zegler factor. Zegler has been widely criticized for her comments dismissing the 1937 classic, referring to it as dated and describing the prince as a guy who literally stalks her. She has also expressed open disapproval of the film's original themes, particularly the romance, saying that her version of Snow White isn't dreaming about true love, but it's instead focused on leadership. These remarks have alienated longtime Disney fans, and rather than helping market the film, Zegler has become a liability. The fact that Disney is reportedly minimizing her press appearances strongly suggests the studio doesn't trust her to handle interviews without further damaging the film's reputation. Another sign of trouble for Snow White. This latest development comes as box office Box office projections for the film continue to decline. The movie was initially expected to open with 63 to 70 million domestically, and a disappointing figure for a film of this scale. However, now updated projections have it dropping even lower to 53 million, with the low-end estimate of 48 million. Considering its budget rumored to exceed 300 million due to excessive reshoots, Disney would need to gross at least 600 to 700 million globally just to break even, an increasingly unlikely outcome. God damn. My dude, that looks like a fake word. I think you just typed on your keyboard and said fuck it. Polish person spotted. But Disney's recent marketing strategy has also shifted the focus away from Zegler. Trailers and promotional spots have cut her screen time significantly, while more emphasis has been placed on Gal Gadot's Evil Queen. Even a recent TV spot relied heavily on footage from the 1937 animated classic, an attempt to tap into nostalgia despite the film deviating heavily from the original story. Sorry, Lum, that's a real name. I think you guys are just making things up. Complications from the Middle Eastern conflict. Further adding to the film's trouble, Snow White has unintentionally become part of a larger controversy due to the involvement of its two lead actresses. Zegler and Gadot have expressed opposing views on the ongoing Middle Eastern conflict, leading to calls for boycotts from different groups on both sides. Goddamn. While Disney likely did not anticipate the movie being caught up in global tensions, the situation has created another distraction from the film itself. The studio is now in a difficult position, unable to market the film without stepping onto an increasingly complicated situation. God. A major red flag for Snow White. Disney canceling the Snow White UK premiere is not a routine decision. It's a clear signal that the company expects backlash and is working to minimize negative press. If the film were tracking well, the audience sentiment was positive, Disney would be celebrating with a large-scale, highly publicized event. Instead, they are choosing to limit exposure, a move that only reinforces the perception that Snow White is in serious trouble. At this stage, the studio appears to be in full damage control mode. Between plummeting box office projections to the decision to sideline Zegler, in the film's growing list of controversy, Snow White is shaping up to be one of Disney's most financially and publicly disastrous releases in years. Man. All thanks to this bitch. All thanks to this bitch. Why am I getting so many DMs? Tanner, why? Okay, hold on, I'll pull that up in a second. Oh, let me see. Let me pull this up real quick. Tanner sent me the pronunciation of that made-up word. Why is it right there? Why is it still linked up to my other... There we go. That scared me for a second. See. There we go.
Contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees over coastal
What
parts
the
of
fuck?
eastern England with cloudy skies, but in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyn, Gellgorgeric Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to...
That can't be a real place. No. No, that man had a stroke.
In northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair to Pwllgwyn, Gellgorgeric Windrobwll, Llantysilio Gogogoch, the temperature got to 20.
That can't be a real place. That's where Carl's from? No! That is not where he's from. is not real. The Welsh aren't real, just like the French. They don't exist. What the fuck is up with the Welsh? The only time that I ever see anything about the Welsh is questioning why they exist. I need to hear that one more time. What the fuck?
But in the sunshine in northwest Wales at RAF Mona, just up the road from Llanfair Pwllgwyn, go get a Quindrobol, Llantysilio go. The
You're half Welsh. I'm sorry. And that's why the English despise the Welsh. We exist to annoy the English. Did someone's toddler sneak into the office and start pressing keys? Send you some New Zealand Maori names if you want to question. Oh, God. Oh, did I forget to put the... Of course I forgot to put the alerts up. Why didn't you guys tell me? Why didn't you guys tell me that I forgot to turn on the alerts? Anyways, I'm too lazy to turn them on now. Where did the Welsh language even come from? Communism. I don't know. I put Arch Alert right there. Okay. Normally small aluminum notices if the alerts aren't on. Well, I notice if the alerts aren't on when I'm not the one actively talking. Tolkien loved the Welsh language, by the way. Oh, see, look at that. Now it's up. Anyways. I will read more super chats and then we will continue with Legal Mindsets video. Because Johnny Somali is in a lot of trouble. Excuse me, that's burp. Lord Warriors, thank you for it too. Arch, you should get a Arch Mask for your model. No. Tick Tick Boom for 10 in the Roman Legend. I already read that one. Loyal Jokester, thank you for the 5. Can you get an asset where Lumi's holding a Lumi? No. Drive feed for 5. So it's LumiCast now. Lumi, is this why you have a secretary version of your model? No. G-Jot for 5. Have you been watching season 3 of Invincible? Did you check out Wormidal, Archcat? Yeah, I already seen that. Lumi loves insert word here. Already read that one. G-Jot for 5. Have you seen the James Spader movie Secretary? If you haven't enjoyed it, have you checked out the movie Crash? Star Sector, Archcat, Vindaloo. Oh, I need to type that out real quick. Another 5 for that. Okay. Hey, Lum, can you pronounce the name of this Welsh town? Crow93, thank you for the 1,000, whatever the heck Huff is. Actors should be contractually obligated to be silent on all matters. The dancing monkey shall open its mouth when it's paid to dance on big screen. Yes. Vangavrath, whatever. Lulum, try... No, I'm not. I don't even know. No, I don't even know how to pronounce whatever the heck that shape E and A and why are there things poking out of the letter L? Nightmare for 2. Lomum has. No, I'm just get confused. Mercenary for 2. And before the weather report strikes, Arch's channel. Barbarians are us. Thank you for the 20. I'm American, and even I have been to Yeovil. Yeovil? That's neat. Noli for 5. Try this Mexico fish. The major pre-Columbian Aztec city. Say the word Tenochtitlan. Chill. That's a L, right? Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan. Tenochtitlan? I don't know. Lumi loves interword here. Thank you for the 5. Give me a break. Give me a break. Break me a piece of that Kit Kat bar. Lum, did you forget you could call me Hello Lum? All LumiCast 24. Thank you. Nightmare for 5. Is a fear of long words. Yes, I'm not afraid. I'm just confused. There's a difference. Alright, we're caught up with that for now. Be careful. Some words may be illegal on YouTube. Hello, Lum. Love to see you on the channel. What do you think of Gears of War? E-Day has to be a success, like the best gear so far. You know, honestly, I have not seen a... I actually have never played a Gears of War game. I don't think I own a Gears of War game. I just have to, eventually do that. Anyways, let's watch some Legal Mindset since Johnny Somali is, you what? Leave me be. I haven't played everything. Hearing rumors that Microsoft is going to remaster Gears of War 1 through 3 and port them to PlayStation? Interesting. Why haven't I noticed Lum Anemone before? I don't know. First 3 are great. Watched this video earlier today. I seen the live stream of this. Gears of War was before Lum was born. I was born in 1996. I don't know when the first one came out, but I was born in 96. Chainsaw and guns. Oh, chainsaw guns. Oh, I see. Alright, but let's get caught up with this because the charges that Mr. Johnny Somali has going on for him is interesting. And plus he has another court case in the Eastern District of South Korea. Which is going to be very interesting. 96, you summer child. Shut up. At least I wasn't born in like 2003. Anyways, let's continue.
The presentation, I'm just going to go through it and then I'll hit everything. Now, a lot of people are getting this confused today, so I want to make sure I'm very accurate for you guys because a lot this is confusing. So if you are confused about what went down and what happened, pay very close attention to what I'm going to say today because this is very, the details and the procedure is important. And what is going to screw Johnny is that he has no idea about the procedure. We're going to explain it today on the stream.
Let me adjust.
Because he's been talking all sort of smack like he knows what's going to happen. In fact, this is a great one. I'm going to play this clip. He said he was going to go to court and plead insanity. I'm not making this up. Let me pull this up here real quick. Right? Yeah. So he said he was going to go.
Oh, yeah. This was funny to see live with everybody. Because, okay, the context for this, I'm sure Andrew's gonna explain what the fuck this is. But the night before the court case that Johnny had, this dude decided that it'd be a smart idea to go live on the platform called Party, or whatever. He decided to go live at 3 a.m., start drinking to the point of blackout drunk. He was apparently high on pills, too. And he's just saying some stupid fucking shit. It's insane.
Yo, look at this. This is from his drunk stream. He said he was going to make a plea of insanity. Let's watch this.
When I go to the judge tomorrow and say, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm mentally ill.
By the way, he was drunk, and I believe he made a comment that he might have been high/on pills. So this is, by the way, all this is going to be saved. I have all of this. It's going to the prosecution. Don't worry, guys.
I don't know what's going on. I have a bipolar disorder. And what may I do? I left my medication in America. I don't know what's happening, Your Honor. Please help me. I am a psychopath. I plead mentally insane. And they say, okay, go home. home with a fine of $500. What is this gonna say?
I hate this man with all my fucking heart. I hate this man. It's like, okay. One, it's like, okay. A lot of people think that Johnny has, a right-wing political views. Johnny does not have any specific political view. He will do whatever will piss people off the most. Say that everyone was pissed off at Bernie Sanders, like, super, super fucking bad and everything. He would be wearing Bernie Sanders stuff. Or say if Kamala Harris won. He would be wearing Kamala Harris stuff. He's only wearing the Make America Great Again stuff because he knows it will piss off so many people. And he thinks Trump is going to save his ass. No, I don't think he fucking will. And I don't know if South Korea has an insanity plea, honestly. Let me see, hold on. Does South Korea have an insanity plea deal? Okay. So this says, yes, South Korea has a legal concept similar to an insanity plea in the criminal code, which allows for a defendant to not be punished if they committed a crime while suffering from a mental disorder that significantly impaired their ability to control their actions or understand the consequences of their actions. However, the specifics on how it's applied in the legal terminology may differ slightly from the insanity defense in other jurisdictions. So, Johnny knows what he's doing is wrong, so he already cannot do any type of insanity play because he has a history of this. He knows what he's doing.
Well, I think I'm that ninja he was talking about, because he was just like, he was pretty much coping and seething and targeting me his whole stream last night. What I'm going to say is that didn't happen, Johnny. You're stuck here. You don't even have your next trial date to even plead guilty or whatever the hell else you want to do. You don't even have that for another month. And then it's going to be way longer until this trial is over, even if you plead guilty. Oh, it was so good. It was so good to see him just absolutely get smacked in the face, realizing he knew nothing. That's what you get when you get law advice from Hank. Let's get into the recap. And I'm going to start from the beginning of my PowerPoint. So he was 1 hour late.
And didn't he come to court drunk? Yes. He was an hour late to court because he was hungover from his stream the previous night. He's made a fortune doing shit like that, and Sandy plea would get rejected. Okay, the thing about after he got arrested and barred from leaving South Korea, he legally cannot be making any money because his visa expired. He cannot make any money. He has not been making any money from, like, or hardly any money on his streams because he's just been getting, like, pennies. He's been getting pennies. And if it's found that he's making a decent amount of money, that will be added to his charges because he cannot legally be making money. Is caning still legal in Korea? I have no idea. Else cannot feign ignorance of not knowing Korean because the judge knows how to speak English. Yeah. He's poor, not rich. It's like his family has money. He has mommy and daddy's money, but, obviously his parents don't give a shit about him either. I wouldn't be surprised if they completely disowned him, honestly. Damn, when did Arch turn into a VTuber? I'm not Arch. I'm his underpaid secretary. He's on vacation, aka unconscious in an ice bath while I harvest his organs. I think there's a big chance it could turn into a political mess. Oh, I doubt it. He pays you? Yes.
He lied to his lawyer. He said he was going to get there in 15 to 20 minutes. He took an hour. He also said he had a stomach ache. And when he showed up, he was clearly intoxicated and or hung over something. And what I have a little hypothesis that perhaps his lawyer saw him or heard him and was like, yo, you need to sober up. That's a little hypothesis. He was not looking good. He was not looking good at all. So 1 hour late. And of course, he comes in. Let me skip the MAGA hat for now. It's Johnny and Hank forever. Okay. So they're together, and you could have sworn they were so close together, Johnny and Hank, that you could have sworn they were holding hands. I mean, really, there's an attachment going between those two. Now, mind you, it has been confirmed they live together. And one little surprise of the proceedings, which I didn't mention, I wanted to get a laugh. I didn't mention this, is at one point during the trial, they ask you your address in Korean, and Johnny didn't know it. He's like, oh, I live in Songpa, in this area. I don't know where it is because I don't know, I don't know. And then they ask him, well, do you know the apartment number? And he goes, I don't know Korean. And this is great. So he says, do you know the apartment number? And Johnny says, I don't know it in Korean. You know what the judge says? Say it in English. Because the judge understands numbers in English. She understands 1 and 5 and whatever else, right? I'm not going to dox them, I'm not going to.
I think Johnny forgets that numbers are essentially universal. Most developed countries know numbers in English. It's not that hard. But no, we all know Johnny is just chronically retarded. In more ways than one, honestly. Dox them to no doxing. If anything, if you look at the Korean news, they probably report more information like that than Andrew would, because he still kind of needs his channel up. You don't be silly, Lum. Johnny can't count. Numbers are Arabic.
Gonna dox the Jamshil office tel they live in. I don't want to give away anything or violate any TOS or anything. I'm just saying, he couldn't even say numbers. This guy was clearly coming off as an idiot. And you saw the judge is a master of not giving away their expression. They're a master of not wearing it on their face. But you could tell he thought he was an idiot, right? The way he said it is the words. But they were definitely attached to hip. And one other thing was, let me go here. Johnny's outfit. His suit looked like this. He was wearing a...
Oh yeah, I can actually show you what Johnny looked like in his oversized fucking suit. It was hilarious. Hold on, give me a second. He looks so... It was ill-fitted because he borrowed a Hank suit. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Look at this man. Oh, look how little he is. He's just a tiny little thing. And it's like, look how large these pants are on him. The pant legs are dragging on the fucking ground. He had to borrow his alleged lover's Hank suit. He's a little pygmy. He is a little pygmy. Oh, I saw a video of him playing with Korean children, and the children were taller than him. Can't even find a small enough suit in Asia. These are Rings of Power habits. Jesus Christ. The most awful person you know is getting his comeuppance. It's like, okay. Listen. When I was watching not to harp on V or anything, but when I was watching V's stream earlier, he was being in my opinion, being a little too sympathetic towards Johnny Somali here. It's like, no, we want fucking blood. Not, you know, literal blood. But he needs to be made an example out of. There has to be no sympathy. He needs to be made an example out of. Because this trial and this sentencing is going to determine whether there's going to be more nuisance streamers coming to South Korea and just causing a ruckus. If Johnny gets off scot-free or gets very little punishment, nuisance streamers are just going to see this as a playground and nothing is going to happen to them. If Johnny is made an example out of, it will put the fear of God into these people. It's not just the streamers, it's a warning. Yes. So it's like V, I love you. But no, there can't be any sympathy for this creature. None at all. I don't know. I know V can be a little silly sometimes. But God, there are several? Yes, there are several. Bring V. I'll ask V if he wants to pop on. Fine, I will ask V if he wants to pop on, okay? Hold on, give me a second. Let me get to my DMs with him. Hey, V, chat is asking me to ask you if you wanna join me for the LumiCast for a little bit while I watch Andrew's video going over Johnny's case. Also, there is no dev on, just me. Smiley face. There, I sent V a message. Just shake your wallets, and I'm sure he'll come rushing over. All right, I sent the message. Now we just wait. Okay, let's continue.
White suit that was like 3 sizes too big. It was clearly Hank's suit. He was clearly wearing Hank's suit. It was like a white suit. It was absolutely hilarious. And beyond that, let's go back here for a second. He came in a MAGA hat. Now, once again, whether or not, like, I don't care about people's politics, whatever. He's doing it as a stunt. He doesn't believe in any politics, by the way. He uses, whatever politics try to benefit him. He came in a MAGA hat. He was told 3 times to take the hat off. And by the way, before I
pause real quick, Beam said that he'd love to, but the baby's asleep. So, we'll plan for another time for me and V to yap, okay? We'll plan for another day. We can't have him waking up the baby. So he heard you guys shake your wallets. He just can't wake up the baby. So next time.
I did my, before we came, I actually told Atozi behind the scenes, I'm like, bro, I know you're a hat dude, but like, you can't wear your hat in the court. And he's like, oh, I got it. We're cool. So he took off his beanie. And by the way, Atozi is like a totally different guy without his hat. I wouldn't recognize him. Totally different guy. Cool guy though. I love it. So, our crew has the hats off. No, and I don't wear a hat, but some other guys do. And he comes in, wearing the MAGA hat. The bailiff tells him to take it off. He proceeds to cross the barrier, because there's a barrier where the audience is and the lawyers are. and he's trying to look back at me, and he puts back the hat back on. And I swear to God, the bailiff almost took it off his head, almost slapped it off his head. It was bad. He then proceeded, in the midst of this, to try to sit where the interpreter sits. And they kept explaining to him, no, you need to sit over there. He also kept fumbling with this water bottle, and they're like, don't do that. And his hands were in his pockets, which in Korea is super rude. So he kept his hands in his pockets while he was speaking. And when he went up to go forward, there's kind of the bar, where there's a little, wooden structure that kind of blocks the audience from the lawyers and everybody else. We call it the bar, right? Because it blocks you. It's like a little gate. Hank was trying to go with him. You could tell there was a serious, near romantic look in his eye.
I still can't get over the whole just Hank wanting to be by Johnny's side this entire time. He just wants to be with his little pygmy lover. Sorry, what has V said about Somali? Oh no, V was he just said that we shouldn't be so super harsh and want blood from Johnny. And everyone was like, no, he needs to be made an example out of, V. I love my funny little Romanian, but he could have a bad opinion every once in a while. All of us can have bad opinions every once in a while.
Of I just can't quit you, Johnny. And he wanted to go forward, but the thing is, Hank can barely speak regular Korean, much less English. His mastery of both languages is questionable. You have to qualify as a court interpreter. You have to have a high level of fluency. They test you, and you also have to make certain oaths that you're competent, that you've experienced, and that whatever you say, if you say it wrong, you can be held liable. Right? So Hank wanted to be his guy, but he couldn't. And Johnny was given this longing look. They had this weird exchange where they looked at each other. It was very, very weird. But overall, his body language and trying to wear that hat multiple times was extraordinarily rude. And that's how he started off. All right. So I got that. Okay. Ramsey came in the door. And the first thing he does he doesn't see me right away because I'm in the back corner. And I wasn't facing him. I was facing forward. And so Hank, walks in behind Johnny. And I think he's used to that. And he's looking at the other people. They're all looking around. And Hank is himself. But Ramsey looks at me and he does this face. He looks directly at me and does that. And he really thinks he's getting off that day. I think he really thinks he's getting off that day.
Okay.
He's super giddy. He's excited. He's oh, everyone's here for me. I'm the center of attention. Yeah. He's like a child, literally a child. So he goes up. He's sitting next to his lawyer. Everybody's looking at him. The bailiff, his defense lawyer, the judge is looking at him, the stenographers, the media. He looks at me and sticks his tongue out. Looks directly at me and sticks his tongue out. Crazy. And everybody sees it. The judge saw it. Right? And it's all right, Ramsey. And I was laughing. I was laughing my ass.
It's this isn't just Johnny Somali that's like this. A lot of younger people, especially younger streamers, really don't understand that there are consequences to their actions, especially if they go to other countries. Because a lot of these nuisance streamers that are from America and really any other Western country, and they go to other countries, they think they still have to abide by the laws of their home country. They don't understand that there's different laws that they have to obey. Okay, there's some other retarded streamers that I gotta show you guys later after we're done with this whole thing. But it's fucking bleak, guys. It's fucking bleak.
Because I'm not on trial here, buddy. You are, right? I can laugh. I can do what I want. Now I can't be loud or disrespectful, but I can smile. I can do whatever I want in galley, as long as it's not loud or disrespectful. But he, on the other hand, he's the one on trial here. He's the one who's got a potential criminal sentence for a lot of years. So here's what happened. He starts thinking he's going to walk out of here. And as soon as the judge starts asking him questions, he realizes, oh, this is real. And he goes 100% shock Pikachu face. It was night and day. You could see he was laughing, thinking he was going to get out of things. Shock Pikachu face. He was just hit with a ton of bricks. And there was a point at which, when they were going over the charges, which we'll go over in a second, we're going to really explain the charges. I'm going to really explain this carefully for you guys. When he realized his own lawyer didn't know about one of the charges that's against him in the Eastern Court. The new one that I covered, that only I covered, that he said I was making up or whatever, they didn't know about it at all. He didn't know about it. He had no information. He had nothing printed out. He's found out, baby. He found out. So that's why the next trial is on April 9th. By the way, the next day for the trial is April 9th. I told you guys this was going to be spaced out over months. And on that day, all he will do is choose whether to plead not guilty or guilty to the next obstruction charge. We do not know what that obstruction charge is for. Now, I'm going to explain to you what the other charges are for, because it's very, very important.
Oh yeah, for those of you who don't know, Johnny did plead guilty to 3 of the 4 charges that are currently presented to the court. He has other charges that are in the Eastern Court, I believe, because the one that he went to the other day is for the Western courts. The Eastern courts, I believe, was with the bus, the subway, not subway, but the railroad car incidents, and I believe Lotte World. We don't know which obstruction charge that's going to be, or if there's going to be multiple. But, oh, it's going to be fucking great when he finally gets everything. Oh, it's going to be beautiful. One extra in the Eastern Court so far? Yes.
That you guys know accurate information about the charges. Okay? But before we get to that, let's talk a little bit more about a shock Pikachu face here real quick. Because it wasn't just limited to talking about the charges. He didn't know his address. He also lied to the judge. He said he was a student. So they asked, what is your job? He said he's a student. Okay? He said he's a student. And now Johnny Somali is being very flippant. Number one, where is he studying? Show me anywhere he's studying. Nowhere. But he's being very flippant about working. And I'm going to show you guys what he said about working in Korea and how he thinks he doesn't care and it doesn't matter and he's going to work no matter what they say. Watch this. Watch this clip of him. This is from his drunken, once again, his such a good idea, 3 a.m. drunken stream. Look at this unhinged man. This man is mentally broken. This is a man that we have crushed his soul.
Make bread. If these niggas lock me in the country, I'm gonna make bread. I don't give a. Send that shit to the prosecutor.
We will, Johnny. We will. Don't you worry. Don't you worry, little buddy. Don't you worry, little buddy. We got you.
I am so happy that he is just that fucking retarded to just record and stream his own demise. It is beautiful. Oh, I love it when he's an idiot. God. Oh, that is beautiful. Oh, I love that he's just an idiot through and fucking through. He has such a punchable face. Ugh. Dude is actually mentally disabled? No, don't give him that excuse. He's just he is just you know, any appropriate word when one get this stream taken off so quickly, and 2 would give him the retard defense, and that's offensive to retards, honestly. Socially disabled? He's evil, straight up evil. Yes, he's just evil. The bloke's shoe size is higher than his IQ. Oh, man, it's funny. I'm gonna read some super chats before they get buried. A second. Gino for 5. Hello, Lum Lum. Love to see you on the channel. What do you think of Gears of War? Okay, I already read that. Marcus Shame, thank you for the 10. Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 made certain that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 sold. Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 made certain that Kingdom Come Deliverance 3 doesn't sell. I think they said that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 was the last game. I do not believe there's going to be a third one. Mercenary for 5. Fun fact, if you get committed in Asia, it can be very fatal. Asia funny farms are known that people pass away in them. Johnny is his better in cabbage. Yes. Tick Tick Boom, thank you for the 5. Johnny better ask Hank to give him size training so he's ready for the big house. He won't just be on his knees when he's picking cabbage. Don't forget, he's gonna be in the foreign jail with the Chinese people and other prisoners, not the Korean one. Harrison for 2. The secretary's underpaid, as all should be. No. Mercenary for 2. Trump puts an age of 47 to Johnny Salami. Yes. Oh, why hating for 2? Big Lou is gonna have fun with the little chocolate boy. Harrison for 2. Hey Gypsy, the chat summons you pronto. On the Lich, thank you for the 100 that money. Japan should have taken the kid gloves off with Logan Paul. It would have put some level of deterrence on this kind of idiocy. Yeah, but Japan still hasn't really, laid down the law with these nuisance streamers, unfortunately. They're just making more and more businesses very unwelcoming to tourists and any gaijin. Mercenary for 2. The cabbages will be giant redwoods to Johnny. No one for 5. Someone needs to learn to touch type. Thanks for asking me. Tick Tick Boom, thank you for the 1 gifted ArchCast memberships. Ellen for 10. Hi Lum Lum, give Arch my regards. Also, do you know Korea also forced criminals to work on plantations? I think Johnny should relive his ancestors' life to humble himself. Don't you think so too? Everything circles back, doesn't it? Mercenary for 2. I pray to God the judge throws a book at Johnny. I hope so too. And Shadowwalker for 5. Keep in mind, in Asia, it's not innocent until proven guilty. It's guilty till innocent. Also, I think the defense is more about reducing sentence length. Yeah, but, that exactly won't help his case, honestly. And also, I think Andrew might put this in here, but I'll say this anyway. Once a charge gets to the process of court, they have a very high confidence that they will be able to charge this man as guilty. Because words, place work. Legal Mindset has like this whole chart when it comes to the Korean legal system. And once it gets past a certain point, they have like a 95% conviction rate. Because they're that confident in the evidence that they have. So it's going to be very interesting.
Live stream donators, they're going to get in rich and oiled. Because they feel bad that I've been locked here. Snitching. Johnny Somali is making money. Yeah, don't lock me in the fucking country, Korean corrupt government.
I wonder how the judge and prosecutor are going to feel about being called corrupt.
If the government don't want me to work, I'm not working, I'm streaming. That's 2 different things.
No, it's not.
It's not different.
I could be in Home Depot or selling my bouillon.
Well, he is doing the latter. I mean, he's in Hank's place, so Hank has stated his price. So we know he's doing the latter.
That's working. Shut up. Nigga, I don't give a...
See, so this is, yes, that's Johnny Somali. And his quote about, he's going to do whatever the hell he wants to do. All right, let me continue here with the charges. So we're going to explain this very carefully, okay? And I want you guys to really pay attention to this. There's going to be a test at the end, okay? Okay, so in this court, this is the West Court. We're in the West Court. And in case you guys forgot, there's a difference between where he committed these crimes and other crimes. So Hongdae is where these crimes, the red dot, is where these crimes went down. This is the criminal maps sheet, PowerPoint. I've played this one before, the red dot and the green dot, okay? Red dot is Hongdae. That's where this courthouse is near, and that's where most of these crimes were committed. Jamshil, there were other crimes committed. And that's also where Hank lives. And he has been staying with Hank for the majority of this. And many of the crimes went down in Jamshil. Okay? That's the Eastern District. So they have different courts. So we're in the West District, which you see number 8. We're in number 8. The East, where Hank lives, is number 4, which is Songpa-gu. It's in a neighborhood called Jamshil, right? It's east of Gangnam, where I am. I'm in Gangnam. Right there in Songpa, right? My apartment's nicer, though. I guarantee. Yeah, Coex is in Gangnam. It's near Bunggungsa, which is one of my favorite temples. Middle of the city. It's beautiful. So here's the thing. I told you guys that there can be multiple cases going on.
Is he saying Gangnam? Gangnam. Yes, he's saying Gangnam. And that's like one of the richest prissy cities in all of South Korea. Mercenary for 5. Those eyes on that pause. Johnny has no soul. Maximum sentence for the little demon. I apologize. I just insult the demons. I should compare them. And Drivey for 5. Hank out here feeling romantical. Johnny offering his pocket to Hank.
In different districts. So what has been
is that what Gangnam Style is all about?
Is
yes.
There is a 5th charge that nobody knew about till stupid Ramsey decided to get drunk and talk shit, specifically talking shit about me, saying I don't know anything, whatever. He then proceeded to show he flashed a certain thing across the screen. And that was this document when he was drunk last night. He flashed this document across the screen. Now, I know not everybody is fluent in Korean, so I'm going to tell you what it says. Hold on. This sharing may be a little buggy, so let me see if this works fine. Okay, let's see. Did that work out?
Oh, yeah. The deep fakes. I forgot about these. Oh, my God. And, okay, what was one of the other what is this related to the deep fakes with the whole, porn thing? I don't remember. But I think he forgets that porn is illegal in South Korea.
Maybe not. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna open and close this. Okay, let's stop sharing. And then cancel that. Okay, cool. Let's do it this way. Here we go. Here it is. So last night, he was showing his chat. He's like, I have the paperwork. And he flashed this. Now, my Korean brothers and sisters, you can read this. But what this is this is something from the Eastern District. I'm going to tell you what this is. Sorry, I know some of you will be squinting. This is a sex crime, which is the deepfake. This is the deepfake crime in Jamshil. And what this means is it's been referred from the police to the prosecutor. And he literally said, I don't understand this racial slur speak. And the racial slur he used began with a G. Well, guess what? We know people that speak the language of Korean. We know many people that speak the language of Korean. And what we found out is that this has been referred by the police to the prosecution. So what that means is, if you're playing along at home, because I know some of you are, we've got the chart. Remember this chart, guys? I keep bringing this up. I've brought this up a lot, but I bring this one up because it's very important. I want you guys to...
Yes. This is the chart that Andrew likes to refer to. Because it is very the dumbass guide to the Korean criminal process. Look at this chart. Such a beautiful chart. It is. The sound is robotic. Refresh your tab. Oh, yeah. That's YouTube being YouTube because it's fighting ad blockers as much as it can.
To memorize this. This is going to be on the test. This is very important. When things are at stage 1 or 2, they may just die. When you submit something to police, they may ignore it. And then the police may investigate it and they may drop it. But in Korea, if you go from stage 2 to stage 3, if the police send it to the prosecutor, if you go from 2 to 3, on step 3, you have a 90% plus conviction rate. Probably more like 98% conviction rate, which means they will charge you. We're at stage 3 now. We're at stage 3. He just confirmed, he literally told himself that in the Eastern District, there is a 5th charge, which has not been, the prosecutors haven't officially announced it yet, but it's coming. Which means, remember the theory I said, guys? That they're going to hit him with these little obstruction ones and they're going to trick him into pleading guilty? And then he's going to be screwed because he's a convicted criminal. And then they're going to hit him with deepfakes, which has serious jail time. That just happened. He confirmed it. And he...
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, man. I love when the little rats set themselves up to be trapped. Oh, it's gorgeous. So, guys, do we want to predict on how many years he's going to get in jail? Because I don't think he's going to get the maximum sentence, but I think he's gonna at least combine and get 8 to 10 years. I think he's going to get 8 to 10 years, in my opinion. 5 to 10 years, 2 to 3 years, 10, 20, 30, 50, not 3. He's not just trapped, he walked into the blender head first. Probably 8 to 10, gonna say 5 to 10. Hopefully 10 at least, 6. It's like, I don't know, I will be keeping an, like, well, granted, all of us are going to be keeping an eye on this trial because everybody wants to see this man fall and suffer. It's gonna be beautiful. Hoping at least 10. Yeah, I'm guessing 8 to 10 years, honestly. Especially if these sex crime charges go through. And who knows how many more is gonna be coming at him. Oh, it's gonna be interesting, that's for sure.
He did it because he's a drunk idiot. And the fact that he decided to do a buck broken, mind break, drunken stream the night of his charges, and he wanted to be this wild, crazy character. The court can't touch me, this and that. It actually backfired in his face. It is hilarious. It is absolutely hilarious. And he doesn't even realize what these mean, what these charges are. He's just being told by Hank, oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. When you have a sexual crime, a deepfake, a sexual deepfake, that is serious time. For those people playing along at home, this was from earlier, but I now fixed the numbers here. Deepfakes are, he's now at stage 3. There's one of them at stage 3. Now, mind you, there's others. This is one for a female, so it's likely Bong Bong. This is likely Bong Bong's deepfake. Okay? This can be up to 5 years and 50 million won if it's not sexual, but if it's longer, if it's includes harassment. Sorry, digital sexual harassment. So there's serious time on this. There's serious time on this. And there could even be more time, depending on if it was distributing it or not, whatever. But even just possessing it is enough. So you're tacking on more jail time. And mind you, this is in a case that may take forever. Let's go back to the charges. I want to explain these real quick. Okay. Here's what happened in court. He knew about number 1. He knew about number 2 and number 3. He had no fucking clue about number 4. Literally, the face on his attorney, when they started talking about this new obstruction charge, the one I just brought up 2 days ago, this is how his lawyer looked. And him. This was literally his defense lawyer's face when they talked about the last charge. When they talked about, oh yeah, there's another obstruction charge. He's like, what? What new charge? They had no clue. It was so great. It was lovely. Lovely. And I think the thing is they really don't understand what's coming at them, and they don't understand that more charges can come even now. Okay, so charge number 1, obstruction of business. So we talked about what that is for. That's for the convenience store. So charge number 1 is for the convenience store. When he was yelling at the worker and, drinking the soju when he throws the ramen, that's number 1. Can you guys guess what charge number 2, the Minor Crimes Act, is for? Is from going around with the dead fish and harassing people. And the judge was the prosecutor was very specific. The prosecutor said specifically that he was going around and harassing people with a dead fish for no reason, and it made them uncomfortable. So those things together, harassing someone with the fish, multiple people harassing them, no reason, and they felt uncomfortable. Together, he's done. Okay, let's talk about charge number 3. Charge number 3.
Real quick. And also, okay, guys. Want to know who is going to be in South Korea? I think either tomorrow or Monday. Guess what other nuisance streamer is going to be in South Korea? Take a guess. I'm sure... Me? No, I wish I could go to South Korea because, you know, it'd be pretty neat. One of Lumlum's cousins, Logan Paul... No, Ice Poseidon. Ice Poseidon and his crew is going to South Korea. And that is going to be interesting. And Johnny really wants to see Ice Poseidon. Hamas Piker. No. Thought he was already there. He was in Japan for a while. Ice Poseidon's been in Japan for the past couple weeks. It's gonna be interesting, that's for sure. He needs to leave Japan before the Yakuza find him. Is that the guy Salami declared a turf war on? I believe, yes. I honestly thought Ice was over a few years ago. I thought he was in jail in, what was it, the Philippines? I forget. But no, I thought he was in jail. Apparently not. Do you know who Ice was still a thing that I fully dropped off like in 2020? Nope, unfortunately he's still traveling around. Hopefully he gets heist. Don't know any of these names and you're fine with it? I didn't know who Ice Poseidon was for like the longest time until recently. Who? You're just better off not knowing. Maybe Korea can get rid of 2 nuisance streamers for everyone's good. Unless he does something really fucking stupid. I don't think anything will happen.
3 was the bus in the subway. And this is hilarious, guys. I was talking to my friends. We may have had the first time with charge number 3, the Minor Crimes Act was added in February. We may have had the first instance anywhere where a Korean court used the word twerking. I'm not kidding. The word twerking was used to describe this crime. I mean, literally the prosecutor said he was dancing and twerking. It was actually hilarious. It was actually really hilarious. Twerking. The Korean pronunciation is cute. I like it. So that was number 3. And they had no idea about number 4. So number 4, they had no idea about. The only people who have really mentioned it is me, and we don't know what it's for. So we don't know for charge number 4 what business they're talking about being obstructed. We have no clue. He has 2 obstruction of business claims, and they're stacked. So what that means is that each count can give him 5 years in prison. He has 2. So he has a maximum just from this of 10 years. And then the deepfakes could be 5, 7, even 10 themselves just for 1 count. So think about that. Even let's say that, let's be conservative. Let's say deepfakes is 5. So now he's got up to a maximum of 15. And so even if he gets no time on one, and he gets 1 year on the other, and 2 years on the last, that's 3 years, guys. In addition to how long they take. Because the time doesn't start till his very last case is closed. His very last case is closed. Think about that. That's going to be a long time because his second case, the Eastern District case, hasn't even started, guys.
Oh, it's beautiful. You just... Oh. It's going to be a long road. But I think the stacked up charges and how long the court case is going to be is definitely going to be worth it. You love to see it? Oh, hell yeah. No time served over there? Exactly. I'm so happy there's no time to serve over there. Ugh. There's also him playing North propaganda in public. Yeah, people think that's going to be... Ooh, actually, hold on. I know Andrew covered this. You know, that's the transcript. Hold on. I need to pull this up on Twitter. Give me a second. See, no, not this. No, not this. Because apparently on another stream that Johnny did. Oh, here we go. Shut up, Johnny. Okay. Here it is. Listen to this shit.
It's National Intelligence Security Charge. National Intelligence Security Charge. Does anybody know what the fuck that means? I got interrogated 2 days ago. It's March 6th. Court is tomorrow. The detective looked me in the eye and he said, Johnny, do you know where North Korea is? I said, it's the dumbass guy, like, north of here? Like, straight up, I told homie, I said, north of here? Like, what the fuck are you talking about, nigga? North of here? Like, this is a stupid ass question. And then he asked me, what's your relationship with North Korean communists? I said, right to remain silent. He said,
my brother in Christ. I don't know if South Korea has a right to remain silent anything. But, like, my dude. No. You're the one who did the North Korean propaganda videos.
do you know the situation that's going on between North Korea and South Korea? I told him, I'm from America. I don't care. Simple like that. So they trying to charge a nigga National Security Violation Act. That is a problem. It's national.
Shut the fuck up, Johnny. Anyways, a national security violation charge. That is going to be a big one. That is going to be a big one. You did not know he did stuff for North Korea? That's going to hurt? Oh boy, howdy. He's done a lot. Oh, I hate this man so much. But it's... Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Exactly. To the wall with him. Oh, man, I wish. It's like, okay. I will show you guys the other retarded nuisance streamers that are around right now. Specifically in Japan. Specifically in Japan. So we have... Shut the fuck up. We have these dudes right here. Live streamers in Japan come to the consensus that Japan is a communist country on par with North Korea. Like, look at this. Look at this shit.
And if you start recording them, they get pissed off because they're trying to figure out what they try to keep you knowing.
It's because they want to appear and look a certain way, and if you're streaming, you're taking media into your own
hands. They're the deep
versus
state.
Controlled media that they give you. Because Japan is low-key still a
Hillary
communist
Clinton lives here, dog.
I know, it's like North
That's
Korea.
all.
That's fact.
It's North Korea here. No, I've been here long enough. It's North Korea.
In the Senate right now.
They do.
They've been here the last
They do
20
evil
years.
behind your back, but only behind your back, not in.
Just like, people like this shouldn't be allowed to travel at this point. They think that Japan is a communist country that is as corrupt as North Korea. And it's just... When's the first streamer gonna get Yakuza? It's like, okay. I don't know if... Like, yes, Yakuza is still a thing, but they don't operate like they did it, back in the 70s and 80s. They don't do that anymore. They're Yakuza mostly in name only. They don't go around doing you know, all the stuff that they used to do. Let's see, what was the other ones? Macho Man will get them. Oh, I wish. Okay, here's this is the same group of streamers from this one down here.
They're saying like put down the camera. That's what it's saying.
And I'm not putting down my camera. So the end. Put it down for me. I'm leaving this fucking country anyway. I'm sick of this shit.
What sick of it?
This lame ass shit. Bitch, you're not finna tell me to put shit down. My camera. He was telling me, put the camera down, put the camera down. Bitch, this is McDonald's, ho. This is American. I'm not putting my camera down for shit. I'm done with these bitches. And I'm gonna keep my camera straight up. The cops in no country can tell you to put the camera down. Did you know that? You can't. They can't.
She says, the cops in no country can tell you to put the camera down. Yes. Yes, they can. Girly Pop, I want you to say that in any Arab country. Please. Please do that. I will laugh.
Nobody can tell you that. Straight up. Unless you're in a private business. This ain't no private fucking business. This is McDonald's. This is corporate McDonald's.
Is she... Ugh. Is she something. She's fucking something. Ugh. Oh, and then this one. Live streamer in Japan decides to cause havoc in a nightclub, only to get kicked in the nuts by a dancer and thrown out by security. Oh, then I'm gonna mute because I don't want to get copyrighted. But it's like, he's causing a ruckus. One of the dancers comes up, kicks him in the nuts. Which, good. And then he gets dragged out by security. It's just deserved, honestly. Absolutely fucking deserved. Does she know each McDonald's is a franchise? No, she's too fucking stupid to know anything. Just. Oh yeah, fucking Chinese live streamers. But yeah, it's just... I don't know. I hate nuisance streamers with a fucking passion. It's stupid. It's fucking ridiculous, honestly. Can we deport American streamers to Korea to pick cabbages? Oh, I wish. Let's see, there was something else I wanted to show you guys, but I forgot. Give me a second. I don't remember what I wanted to talk about. Shit. Yeah, I don't remember. And I can't think of anything else to yap about. Shit. You know what, I'll read Superchats and I'll try to remember what else I wanted to talk about. Mercenary for 5. Those eyes on that pause. Johnny has no soul. Okay, I already read that one. Dry Feet for 5. Hank out here feeling romantical. Johnny offering his pocket to Hank. Yes. Reverend Norse. Thank you for the fitty. And I'm behind, so don't know if you mentioned this, but a much better modern take on the Odyssey is Epic the Musical and its various animations. Epic the Musical is very good. I do enjoy it. But, unfortunately, they do change a lot of the plot and the story beats for the Odyssey. Like, for example, they kind of took out any mentions of Odysseus being sexually assaulted by Calypso and Circe and everything. Kind of took that out. They gave Scylla her own fancy little cave. They didn't have Scylla and Charybdis, like, you know, side by side, and then them having to navigate between the two. It's just like, you know, it's little things, but, you know, it's still very good, though. I enjoy the music. Okay, but for 5, hey Lumi, I know me and you have had our differences, but this guy has crossed the line in regard to the disrespect of those women suffered. Oh yeah, when Johnny was violating the comfort women statues. That pissed off. Oh my god, so many people. And it's like the fact that he looked up what the comfort women statues were, and he still decided to go to multiple of them and just... It absolutely just disgusting things to them. It's just, I hope he gets a charge for that too. Bob, boring name for 5. When does Lum flop onto the VTuber bandwagon and introduce the chat to superior model mama fish? Ha, my mom doesn't know I don't. I do this shit. Ha, funny. Ha. Lucen for 2. Big Ming is about to blow up Johnny's back door. God damn it. Mercenary for 5. The more Johnny talks, the more my brain cells go into negative balance. I need God to rescue me from this retard. This crap never ends. No, never does. Bob, boring name for 5. We should send more of those streamers. You may get the IGA back to come on, send them to Unit... No! Unit 731. Loyal Jokester for 5, calling Johnny a nuisance is way too generous. Yes. Mercenary for 2. This lady is why I don't date. Too afraid to end up with one. Yeah, fair. And Ballcraft for 20. Fish cast money for not Arch. Could have been for V. Hey, we'll get V on at some point. Eventually, one day. We'll plan it. We'll plan a V app stream. It'll be fun. Write that down. Send a troll. Show he's missing. V is great. I adore V. Don't worry. Jail Johnny will be comfort women. Jesus. Lure him with gypsy gold. I do miss V. Would you even V? Lumi article about artists abusing animals in your Discord. Oh, I seen that. I think Yellow Flash actually did a video. Hold on. Yellow Flash, you put out so many videos. Which one was that? Oh, here it is. You know what? We'll watch Flash. I still have it at 1.25. But there we go.
Here's a gross one. Saw this posted today on social media. I couldn't believe it, but it's absolutely real. Get this artist. His name is Marcus Everesti. Might be saying that wrong, but this is his name right here. I actually have his art exhibits pulled up. We'll take a look at them in a second. But he wanted to make a point, which is what most modern art tries to do. A lot of this abstract, modern.
I will say modern art, like modern art is, I swear it's just all a money laundering scheme. There's no art in modern art anymore. I'm sorry. If taping a banana to a canvas is modern art, then man, I'm in the wrong field.
Modern garbage. I don't like any of it. I really actually do like going to museums and art museums and you know, just appreciating the past and appreciating beautiful art, history, stuff like that. I never go to the modern art wing. I find most of it absolutely shitty. Most of it's just not good. And this is a really good example of just how crazy these people can be. This guy decided he was going to prove a point with this "And Now You Care" exhibit.
Oh, okay. 3 piglets that are left to starve to death as part of a shocking art exhibit in Denmark. Once again, the Danish prove that they're not real people. Why is it the Danish that is always in questionable news? I don't think I've ever seen a good news article from the Danes.
And he was going to put these pigs, I don't know if this is a picture from the actual thing or not, but he was going to put these pigs in this little cage with some shopping carts around it and let them starve to death. They would be deprived of food and water, and they would be left to die while people with purple hair and horn-rimmed glasses and nose rings drank wine and talk about how bad it is and how we need to stop having meat in large farms, which is the point. He's trying to say, well, now that you care, what are you going to do about animal farms where meat is produced? And I got to tell you, this is not the way to get your point across. It's like the cuties thing. They say, oh, well, we're going to exploit these childs in this movie to get our point across that children are exploited in entertainment industry.
It's like, okay, so they're trying to do specifically what like Animal Farms did. Granted, Animal Farms is banned literally everywhere, but like, I don't get people. I don't understand. There's ways to convey a message like that, and then there's this, and then there's fucking this. I don't know. It's like people don't know how to protest appropriately anymore, especially when it's a cause like the environment or animal rights. It's like PETA does it all wrong. Just Stop Oil does it all wrong.
Which nobody likes. It's disgusting. But there's probably a better way to get your point across than making a nasty garbage movie. And it's the same with this. It's like vegans. They kind of remind me of like Jehovah's Witnesses because they treat veganism like it's a religion. And I'm surprised they don't go door to door and say, can I tell you how veganism can save your soul, sir? Because they're pretty damn annoying. It's like, I get it. You don't want to eat meat. I don't give a shit. I'm going to keep eating meat. What do you do about the animals and these big farms where they are treated like garbage? I don't know. But I can tell you, watching 3 pigs die in a cage isn't going to sway me to your side. If anything, it's going to make me think you're a damn psycho. And it took common sense from a 10-year-old girl begging her father, who was friends with this guy, who didn't do anything about it. Literally, this dude had to bring his daughter to see this, and she was disgusted, and she had to talk sense into her father to call the police.
Wait, hold on. Is he the same artist that did the goldfish in a blender thing? I think I remember that. Where they had, what, like 6 blenders with goldfish in them. People would walk into the room and basically choose, like, seeing how people would react if they would choose to turn on the blender or not. Yep. It's the same fucking guy? Really? Fun fact, the only person to switch on a blender was a journalist, of course. Oh, my fucking god. So what? Why are we just letting sociopaths and psychopaths just become modern artists and make a bunch of money off of it?
Which he did. He called the police, and they took these animals. Because, I don't know if you know this, but animal cruelty is illegal. So they took the animals, and it doesn't say this guy got arrested or anything. I don't know if he got in any trouble. There's a picture of here of him with.
You know, I've never actually seen a picture of what this dude looks like. He looks exactly what I expected him to look like.
Police. Like I said, I don't see anything in here saying he was arrested, but they definitely took the pigs. This was his exhibit right here. They were going to just be on the table somewhere, dying while you walked around in this thing. Just trash art. garbage. And most people, I would think, are probably offended by it, as they should be, because it's a disgusting, disgusting piece of shit like most modern art is. If you want to take a look at some of his work here, here's some of his projects. One including these fish in blenders. This was an exhibit. And apparently, if you wanted to, you could blend the goldfish. Great stuff here. Powerful stuff. This unfinished exhibit, Ferrari Forever, is this Ferrari in a cage. And it's incomplete.
Jeez. Me and my Ferrari Forever is an incomplete work. Incomplete because it requires an embalmed body, a corpse that will sit on the driver's seat of a Ferrari 308 GTB. Death is a recurrent theme of Ever's whatever. And here, combined with the dream of a Ferrari and the question of dealing with the deceased. Okay, that's unethical on so many fucking levels. It's like, okay, people still get in trouble for, like, what was it? The museum exhibit called, was it Body World? I think it was Body World. Where, I don't know how they managed to get a hold of this dude's body. But apparently, like, this woman's son who took his life, his body was used in this, museum exhibit. And she didn't know. And that is insane. Heck, it's like there's so many like stolen bodies that are used in these exhibits. It's very interesting.
Because he wants to put an embalmed body in there. Just truly amazing stuff. What is this? Scribbles right here. Really just fantastic artwork. Says superhero written with some 2-year-old drawn faces. One is a picture of this guy eating while a woman holds an umbrella over him. It was probably a live exhibit where you would sit and watch this guy eat. Like all this modern art, I think it's trash. And this is such a good example of this. This one is okay. There's a crack in everything. If he actually painted that, I should think this one's all right. But some of the stuff, like here's body bags against a wall, boxing bags filled with hair from Christians, Jews, and Muslims, dying flour. Boy, oh boy, that's hard. These people make so much money doing this shit too. It's wild. You know, I could grab some flowers and have them die in a vase too. There's no talent involved in any of this. Hospital equipment called Life Auction. The cityscape one, I actually like this one. Here's the Last Supper with a bunch of skeletons. Real hard-hitting shit, huh? Hard-hitting.
It's like, okay. I understand, like, recreating certain scenes with, like, you know, macabre imagery. There is an audience for that. I do enjoy macabre pieces of artwork. But most of that just seems lazy as hell. To be fucking honest. I love art as much as the next person. But no, that's just lazy. To just... No. 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 I cannot. Let me see what I have in my Discord that people want me to yap about. Oh, there's a video that was linked to me just called VTubers Ruin Warhammer 40k. Hey guys, do you want to watch a video called VTubers Ruin Warhammer 40k? Or should I wait till Arch gets back? Yes? Okay. Will it mention Arch? I don't know. Let's see.
What a funny topic to talk about when it comes to VTubers. What, these 2D versions of insecure, pencil-looking, thin tree branch, or fat Gorlock the Destroyer-looking motherfuckers hiding behind the fucking screen? Putting a voice or an act in a certain way, even though most of them have a similar fucking voice or sounding to them.
Okay, no, Chibidoki is really fucking annoying. I'm sorry if that's a hot take for some of you guys, but no, I can't stand her stuff.
Fuck, I'm gonna lose my voice if I keep doing that. Now, you have multiple categories of them, but mainly, most of them are just high-pitched, rebellious, autistic.
Wait for Arch. He must suffer. Oh, we can watch it twice. We can watch it just me, and then I'll make Arch suffer through it. Chibi's fun in small doses. Her stuff is way too zoomery. I can't stand it. Actually, that's probably why I don't watch a lot of VTubers. Yeah, that's really why I don't watch VTubers. There's only like 3 that I'll actually watch.
Women, they have fatherless and husbandless behavior. But where respect is due, if they are here just to make some goofy content and just to make viewers and have fun and have laughs for the sake of it, which brings thousands and millions of views, fair enough, I can respect that. But since most of you are fucking lazy and won't watch my previous videos, which I addressed the topic and it makes more sense. You judge a tree from the fruit that it bears, why memes ruin 40k, and 40k YouTubers ruin 40k. And most of them hit the main points which.
Wait, hold on. It's Arch on there? 40k YouTubers are in 40k experience. I see Luton. I don't see Arch on there. Arch is falling off. He's not on the thumbnail, guys. Oh, no.
Which I addressed before. It's about entertainment and before accuracy. It's about the convenience and the enjoyment of the lore. Why bother reading a book? Why bother, like, actually play tabletop when you can watch someone else do it? Something like that. It's about having comedic relief than to have serious, interesting topics about 40k. Then again, 40k has lost its mystique like years ago, so everything has to be spoon-fed to you and tell you what had happened and why. Then to use your brain and think about it, like, why is this mysterious thing happening? It's about having someone else to think or say for you about 40k. You know, why form your own opinions, you know, collect other people's ideas, aka stealing them?
If he's not on it, that's a good thing. I don't know. I think Arch wouldn't mind his icon being on there. So Arch isn't ruining 40k? Is that what the thumbnail means? I don't know. You know what? After we're done with this video, we'll click through that one and see if Arch shows up at all in there. I think it'd be fun. Does Arch do 40k? Yeah, he does it on his other channel.
And just form your own thing. Like, why even do that? Why even do that when someone can just do it for you and you can just immediately agree with them? Because in the end, it's about giving what the audience likes to hear and not the other way around. This is why I'm not here to please a certain group or a certain audience, and if I was, I wouldn't be a follower of Christ. There's more to it, but that's the general context in that singular chapter in isolation, and it is.
Who's the whining regard? Whoever the hell Nellope. I don't know. Nellop, whoever the fuck that is. I don't know who he is.
Is also why I am saying it as it is, than to worry what other people's opinion is, because most of them, to a certain extent, I'm stretching a little bit, but to a certain extent, most of them are atheist or agnostic, or as much as I like to add it in, hypocrite Christians who have a fit about fucking polygyny. You soy wick spineless fuck. You are no different than the Pharisees you try to avoid, you submissive, weak, degenerate, stomped by dummy mommy figure. And then, look at this fucking shit. They're trying to even allow female priests, even though in the Bible it's commanded that it's only man. So, number one, no moral values, so it's all morally relative, even though they're trying to add objective.
Okay, I'm sorry, but he sounds like me when I'm complaining about things that I like being ruined. I don't know. He sounds funny. Hey, I ramble. I can't complain if he rambles because I'm a rambler too. So.
Choose to themselves? Well, it's only morally relative. There's no right or wrong, but please do not hurt me. Shut the fuck up! Number 2. May or may not be a Godzilla. Number 3. simp. And before we get into that, we are going for the annoying part.
You can't escape me!
You there! Yes, you. Are you interested doing something much greater? A cause, a purpose to fulfill? Then
No.
why don't you join in my legion, the Hoppledust Legion? They're hoplites but in space, with guns and all that. You get the idea. A legion so great it will put the ultra.
That's cool.
And now, let's get back to the video. Anyways, a little off topic on that, but it's relevant. Why? Well, if you don't have an objective moral values and everything is just morally relative, then what is the most morally relative subject of today? Materialism. And from that, 40k YouTubers, and now which I'm pointing the finger at, is VTubers that leech 40k stuff from.
Oh, let me see. Leech 40k. Do I know any of these dudes? I know her. I don't watch her. Don't know who that is. 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 I think I know that one. Obviously, I know that one. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. Don't know who that is. This chick's a bitch. Okay, let's continue.
From lore and shill 40k products, so they can get a benefit out of it. But they are the new coming gang that comes around, bringing the new 40k audience.
Yeah. And also, this one is an extreme lefty.
Which is a fucking repeat from 8th edition again. Up, 8th edition again.
Let's fucking go!
Another thing which is related to my memes video, but to a certain extent, VTubers are a meme themselves. Remember, keep in mind, memes are the most powerful tool in the West. Clickbait thumbnails is what drives the audience to watch videos. And entertaining videos is what drives the audience in, as well, of course. But sometimes, what is even better? Marketing or the product? Most of the time, it's about a high-value marketing than to have a high successful product. So what is the funny element of these weak-minded simps that watch these VTubers? And most of them are just female, but whatever. There's some other areas, but we don't talk about that. But it's mainly.
Man, since you guys are watching me, does that mean you guys are simps too? Man, that's kind of cringe.
Really those, but what is the funny element about them? Well, there are nice sounding feminine women. They sound vulnerable. Keep.
Actually here for Arch? I don't know. Where is Arch? Oh yeah, he's unconscious in the ice bath. I'll harvest his organs later. But he'll be back tomorrow. No, don't leave! No, don't leave! I don't want to talk to only the voices in my head anymore. You guys are fun. No! Don't! I don't want to talk to the voices anymore. No! No leaving! You only take up one on it. No! No leaving, please. Does the voices... Arch ain't turning up, what's the point? God damn it.
Keyword. And they go autistic as well, so we can laugh at them, then with them, which is that's actually very pretty accurate description of women not being funny. Which I'm not surprised. I mean, if you trip over, everyone was just laughing at you, then with you, then that makes sense.
So the other day I was going to my local Starbucks, and when I got to the till, the barista not only had the audacity to be a woman, derogatory, but also talk to me. This is unacceptable. So in no uncertain terms, I screamed, "Excuse me, whore! I'm married! Do not flirt with me!" As I proceeded to show her my phone wallpaper and wallet photos, which were both of my live fallen shadow, and then I proceeded to growl at her until the police arrived to escort me out.
The gods of Olympus have abandoned me. Now there is no hope.
And Kratos cast himself from the highest mountain in all of Greece.
And most of them are there to entertain than to genuinely enjoy for what it is. Remember, in the YouTube space, it's about chilling as much as possible and to please the audience of what they want to hear.
Hold on, get Shondo on the ArchCast? I don't think... Well, actually I have friends that talk to Shondo. I don't think she joined the ArchCast though. I don't know. I could probably I could probably try to get that gear going. Shondo's too big. Barch wouldn't survive Shondo. No, I think Barch would die if he interacted with Shondo. Oh god, that'd be funny though. But I still have a few people I need to reach out to for more guest spots. I gotta, you know what, that reminds me, I have to reach out to Chibi Reviews again. Can we get this guy we're reacting to on? I'll have to ask Arch. I'll ask Arch if I can extend an invite.
This is why, by default, I'm immune to that shit. Wow, you disagree with me? Well, why don't you join my Discord already, you pussy? I'm still waiting on my golden throne for a worthy opponent, but I have 0 people to challenge me, which is quite of a shame. You know, it shows the weakness of these commenters. That I get, like, people who are just commenting 6 paragraphs long, trying to prove their point that Space Marine 2 is not that bad, or is the greatest game ever, or females should be allowed in the Guardians of the Norm. They try to convince me so hard, but they cannot get in my Discord, get in voice chat, and they can't have a sharp thinking argument on the spotlight, which that is a shame. But I guess it's much more easier for you to comment than to come for an actual challenge and just to debate me on this. You are weak. No one.
Okay, so this guy wants to debate. Yeah, I think we should probably get him on with Arch. Yeah, I will talk to Arch when he gets back.
Your father left you. Then again, if they even had an argument to begin with, but most of the time it's just about insults than to make a legit conversation or an argument. Now, all these things matter when you understand the game of YouTube, and YouTube allows such things. Or else, we would have seen a completely different YouTube a long time ago. Now, imagine these VTubers joining in 8th edition with all the controversy that happened during those periods in the last 5 to 6 years into the hobby. I'll be very curious who would be like with or against certain topics. Now, for me, I wouldn't see any difference because the 40k YouTubers that we had before won't be any different when it comes to VTubers that we have today. And it will be rarely for anyone to speak out against GW for what it is. And if there was VTubers, instead of me shitting on Chapter Master Varak, which I would do it regardless, the Humpty Dumpty will still be on the wall and before his fall, I would be shitting on this fucking creature right here. Why? It's simple. She's French. Oh!
Brother.
Okay, he's right. Simply because she's French, she's already lost. This guy's cringe. Hey, people are allowed to be cringe. It's okay.
I would also think the one who may have started this and who is responsible for such things to happen is Bricky, the man who doesn't care about the...
Oh yeah, Bricky. The only reason why I know of Bricky is because 1, you guys said that he kind of sucks, and 2, he just loves collabing with VTubers. He loves just bringing the VTubers in.
Lore, it's all about entertainment and before accuracy, which I respect the honesty. Plus, he's fine with female custodians, so by default, soup. And he's made videos talking about certain topics about 40k lore, like just a well-rounded subject that covers every single thing. And, you know, those VTubers come along like moths in the light, and boom, they're all there whenever you look at reactions or whatever topics about 40k is. I swear to fucking God, if I see one more Space Marine 2 reaction, I'm going to find some of them and in VR chat, and I'm gonna fucking high kick those motherfuckers! In the grim darkness of the 2nd millennium, there is only screaming bitches. I might as well add one more guy into this topic, is Nox Taku. You know, the guy who didn't take responsibility for his fuck up while false claiming a certain YouTuber, which I forget about in memory actually, but I'll probably find it while I'm editing this. Same thing, just like any other 40k YouTuber. I mean, respectable views and thumbnails. When it comes to videos, I'm just like, shut your bitch ass up I'm sorry, like, in my personal humble opinion, Gamza does it better. Why? Well, he says it how it is. He doesn't hold back. He roasts my ass, which we Greek states keep it real. So, not only I've done a 5 USD across
Greek.
Who's Gamza? I've never heard of him before. Is he decent? I don't know.
Greek and Australian. I feel so bad for you, Nella, dude. I really hope one day you can become human, dude. I really do.
Have mercy. Please.
There is no mercy.
Okay, this dude just has straight up Down syndrome.
Die for the Emperor. I fight for humanity. And the greatest of them all are dead.
He is the Emperor's strongest retard. He looks like it. The Emperor's strongest retard. It's okay. I love what the fuck's even the point he's wandering around? I don't know, but this is funny. Pontus is funnier. You know what? Fair. Gamza's meh. Fair enough. I don't know who any of these people fucking are, my guy. What's the video about? The video is supposedly supposed to be about how VTubers have ruined 40K. But, at this point, I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Ultramarines. The Primaris is bigger, therefore it's stronger. Oh, does Jack Gamza? I know like Gamza, I unsubscribe.
Bitch.
I do that in return in other means. And of course he does random topics on his YouTube channel, but so as Nox Taku. They're all different, but one of them is just a VTuber. Imagine Gamza being a VTuber. That would be insane. I mean, I've made a model for him, but fucking might as well run with it. But then again, I still win in the 4v4 Dawn of War against Gumaz. So far, Team Nelup is still undefeated. Bitch. Of course, this video is more of a broader subject that should cover most of the VTubers in the 40K space or try to leech of 40K. And no, I don't want to hear fucking people commenting, what about this VTuber? What about that VTuber? What about that VTuber? Fuck me, like you're the reason the shampoo has instructions for you to use, but they're not written in text, they're just in images since you're that fucking stupid. What? You can't decide if the VTuber is honest and says how it is, even though if you disagree with him? You can't decide if the 40K VTuber is shilling the shit out of you while they're focused on entertainment than the lore accurate stuff like Pontius does? He may be Italian, but the man puts the work well together. What, you cannot really figure out by yourself what the fuck they're doing?
Okay, my dude. Please, if you're, it's like, okay. I'm sure people have already told him this in the comments. Oh no, I'm gonna scroll down. It's just like, okay, Angry Man yells at Cloudmore at 11. He needs to take examples of VTubers who are just leeching off of somebody else's video and be like, oh my god, this looks so cool. Oh my god. No, he needs to take actual examples, actual clips of VTubers just, you know, doing their VTuber thing. And be like, hey, look at this. This is kind of cringe. This is, and just, you know, examples. Don't just do it as a broad subject. Because there are some VTubers that do go into the whole 40K thing where they're just like, you know, it's popular, it's for the views, blah, blah, blah. But then there's the VTubers that actually look into it. It's like, I don't know. I need to see examples. It's like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know how to put it. Ugh, I don't know. We need examples, not just VTubers ruined this. Because you could say that for a lot of things. Like, VTubers ruined fucking Call of Duty. VTubers ruined insert whatever anime here. I don't know. Bro put more on there. Pretty sure all she do is play a Warhammer 40k game. I think she also was painting minis, if I remember correctly. I don't know. Games Workshop ruined 40k, not VTubers. Claims require evidence. Exactly. We need evidence. We'll finish the video anyway, just to see what else he yaps about.
Have you not fucking checked my fucking menu? Huh? Ha! No, for whatever reason, if it happens, just like on my 40k YouTubers ruining 40k video, I know some of you react or react to my videos again. Hello! And as from the mock debate I had, it's predestined for you to react on this video and say your safe opinion, since some of you treat your subscription base like it's your fucking bank account. Now, as I said before, I have great respect if you're just being honest with your opinions. Go for it. I'm fine with that. I'll still troll with you, though. You're not getting away with me on that. And it's funny, some people just react to the 40k YouTubers video before, and, you know, people just come up and it's like, yeah, you guys, this guy just made a video about you. I'm like, oh, cool. I looked at it, laughed. Most of the time, they just dismiss my arguments, and they don't understand the whole context, and they're just so baffled of what my point even is. And then at that point, they're just like, yeah, this guy isn't legit. And all I can do is, ha, gay, and just move on to my other shit. Then again, it's much.
Did he actually provide, like, examples in his 40k YouTubers ruining 40k thing? You like Pontus better? Yeah, I really don't know what the heck this dude is on about. Because it's just all generalization, in my opinion. No? So he's a big claims guy and then generalizing everything. I see. I like to say to this guy, a point, please get to one. I see. Okay, so I don't know. I'll send this guy's channel over to Arch to see what he thinks, if it's somebody that's actually worth bringing on. I don't know. I will save the 40k YouTuber video for when Arch gets back. Can't do all the fun stuff without him. VTubers are earning 40k? How? VTubers are earning 40k? Yeah, sounds about right. I'm gonna put this at 1.25 speed, just so we can get through it.
Much more beneficial for you to react to this video and get your side of the ad revenue, which I'm like, go for it, bitch. I don't care. If I didn't have a problem with Gamza reacting to my videos, I wouldn't have an issue now for people making reaction videos on me. It's fine. Take it, yoink it, react to it for your own little fan base, go for it. Now, if you don't credit me,
your mom isn't safe anymore.
Then again, I could make guesses of what it could happen, but from what I saw on some of them, it will most likely, as I said before, it will just be dismissed, they will play it safe, and then they're gonna bring some topics that sounds very familiar of a certain definition called the boiling frog syndrome, which makes it a very, very big deal. Or the guys who react to it are pretty much new, or pure fucking idiots that don't understand 40k, or haven't checked my fucking menu, baby! Then again, why would you even do that? So you might as well just immediately judge from the thumbnails that I make and from the singular video that they're watching, and to understand the person a little bit more in other areas, or to just watch a little bit more to where the guy's ground foundation is. Nah, not gonna do that, nah!
Okay. So this guy is just, VTubers are earning 40k. Referencing another video, referencing somebody else that he watches, glazing his own stuff, referencing another video, goes back to VTubers earning 40k without giving many, no, not even giving many, not giving any examples besides the French in Bricky. I don't know what. You know, off stream, I'm gonna check out a couple other of his videos to see if he actually ever makes a point on anything. But this is just a lot of circling around the point without ever actually getting there. He sounds like a games journalist. This is just a spurg. He's a 40k boomer. I was wrong. Perhaps he needs some Adderall. He does have points, but he's too all over the fucking place to pin it down enough. Yeah. I don't know. I will watch more of his videos later. And then I'll see if I'm gonna bring this guy up to Arch at all. If I feel like it's just a waste of time, I'm not going to, okay?
Why would you even do that when you could just react to a singular video and you could just be like, yeah, this guy, he's immediately racist. He hates elves. There's them, he's talking about their ears. That is like the most racist thing that I've ever seen. So, like, someone needs to call HR on YouTube and take care of him, and just might as well delete his channel. Like, I'm so sick of his hateful, bigoted wording. Oh my gosh, I'm just sweating my forehead right now. I mean, elves are pretty much a shit faction, in my opinion. But then again, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna spoon-fed the audience whenever I bring up certain topics that I've mentioned it before over and over again, that I've mentioned multiple times. I've made specific videos for a reason. I'll mention and specify from it, but if you ever want better context, just go to the videos that I've already mentioned. It ain't that fucking long. You will live. Don't worry. Most of them on average are fucking 10 minutes. And don't fucking lie to me. I know you motherfuckers will watch like a 2-hour long video having it as background while you play fucking Overwatch or other fucking games on the side. And in this context, you know, I could lose 100, 200, 1K, 2K, 1,000 subscribers, maybe all of them, but I'll still be here and do my ordinary shit once again. Because, just like any other videos that I did before, and it's probably some of you already witnessed, I do this because I enjoy it. But I also like to call it out as it is. And
my dude, I really wish you enjoyed getting to a point and showing evidence on how a group of people are actually ruining something and not just, oh yeah, bam, look at these VTubers, slap on the screen. He has already approached Arch. I think he mentioned in another video Arch hasn't done anything with him yet. Give me my views, my... I don't know. It's like this guy definitely has a lot of passion in what he wants to talk about, but he can't get to a goddamn fucking point. God damn. And it's like, I don't do scripted content, but I still at least get to a point. Ugh.
for those who enjoy my shit and would like to support me on that, then more power to you. And I appreciate the journey of the bus ride you are coming along with. If you ever need to press the stop button, because I might change course of the direction of the subject, like a different game, like Forever Winter, then here's your stop, and I'll continue on my path on what I'm doing, and hopefully you do well in your journey. Simple as that. Simple as that.
Fuck you! Get your ass off my bus!
In conclusion, every specific video I make is a small portion for the bigger picture. And the more I do, the more it makes sense. Or the recent video that relates to the previous videos that makes more sense. And VTubers are not so different when it comes to 40k YouTubers of how they lead.
Oh my god. Oh my god. So that... He could have made this like a 30-second short. VTubers are in 40k. How? They're just like the 40k YouTubers. End. That could have been right there. Oh my god. What the hell? Oh my god. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Each 40k. They don't care or enjoy for 40k as it is. Maybe some might push the message and virtual signal, or some just want to make a bank out of it. But remember, kids, remember, just how Breaky says, it's about entertainment first and before accuracy. And I think that is the most accurate thing to say about 40kers of today. Now, they may not be responsible of starting 40k's collapse, but they are definitely dragging it further down into the Earth's crust, of which some do not care. Or some don't realize about their actions until it's too late. I swear, the boiling frog is so real, and I just like the irony of it. That is all for this video. You can check me on Ko-Fi, Patreon, and YouTube memberships if you want.
I feel like I got dumber watching this video. What the fuck? What did we just watch? My brain hurt. I'll link his video. Just so you guys have it. Because, you know, it's good to credit videos. There's the video for credit, so no one could bitch at me. Oh my god. My head hurts now. I have a headache. We don't even know where he stands, except he might be against the female custodies, question mark? I don't fucking know! Let's read some super chats. Okay. Bob, boring name for 2. Don't worry, in jail, Johnny will be comfort woman. Nerdy text encounter for 5. Johnny is getting what he deserves. Hope he gets maximum punishment. Me too. Mercenary for 2. Modern art was a means by CIA to move money. It sounds about right. Nightmare for 2. The CIA created modern art. Yep. Farmer Jack for 5. I mean, if he wants to prove a point, they could starve some full-grown pigs for a bit, then put the artist in the pen. That'll make a spectacle. Yes. Mercenary for 2. The CIA created the words conspiracy theory. Interesting. Drive fee for 5. Perhaps we need to be keeping tabs on that guy. It sounds like he's fucked in the head. Yes. Nightmare for 2. Art idea. Tax collectors and blunders. Yes. Scarfy the Strange. Thank you for 5. I would say this guy blows Sander Cohen out of the water if Sander Cohen wasn't setting up his art in Fort Frolic Rapture. Loyal Jokester for 5. Being unethical to make a point about unethical behaviors. Peak modern art retardation. Correct. Harrison for 2. Good, almost suffer together. Good tale. Cool tale. Thank you. Mercenary for 2. Arch will be ticked off not being on the attention. Yes. Drive fee for 5. Does Arch do 40k? There's some lore there in and of itself. Yes. Boring for 2. No chat hopes to simp for an older model. Not fair. Nerdy Texas accountant for 5. Do we really need Arch anymore? Lumi is good enough. Oh, you guys are sweet. I need to get his login so I can move his revenue over to my bank. Then we can talk about a full takeover. Marcus Shane for 5. Driving down Aurora Avenue on Seattle, listening to the Irish Rovers and their song Whores and Hounds popped up. So fitting. Why you hating for 2? Unleash the Pontus upon these 40k tourists. I need to watch him because I don't know who that is. Mercenary for 2. Only good thing about the French are their comics. Yes. Zylan Doppelganger, thank you for 2. Here late. Who's this twit talking? Nella. Mercenary for 2. French comics have unrestricted booba in them. Very good. Mercenary again. We need to see that 40k YouTuber video now. In Mercenary for another 2. Seriously, Arch needs to go full blast on him. That'd be funny to watch. In Weird for 5. Arch, the fish stole your channel. This is what happens when a woman touch you. When women touch your things. Oh well. He said I could. Alright. You know what? Just because I want to see the... Shh. Hush now. Where is the YouTuber one? Oh, here it is. I'm just... Wait. Oh, no, that's the woke list. 40k YouTubers woke list. Oh, interesting. TV tuber. Recycle lore. Oh! Oh, look at this! Forgotten the tragedy of Arch and Gamza the Wise. So he recently made a video on Arch 2 weeks ago. I'll send this one to Arch. What the fuck is the forgotten tragedy of Arch? Arch didn't nothing wrong. Click it. I must watch that one. That's a 40 fucking minute video, my dudes. Arch and Gamza. We have time. That's a 40 fucking minute video. Oh. He doesn't even write a description. Don't talk about when Major Kill's small YouTuber was a guest on one of Arch Warhammer YouTube videos. I'm just gonna look at the comments right now. Remember when Gamza was a commissar? Whatever. Now this is the legendary podcast roster. Nella, Gamza, and Arch. I respect Gamza for the fact that he ignored the drama and did what he wants to do instead of just repeating the same old stuff and a couple dozen channels have done before with different coats of paint. I actually enjoyed the live stream more than the old videos. I don't agree with Arch all the time, but he shouldn't have to have changed his name. 2 times speed? You know what? Fuck it. Love Arch's content. If it wasn't for him, wouldn't be in the hobby. Interesting. So it looks like I've seen Arch go on plenty smaller channels to discuss stuff with. If you ask, I'm sure he'd give you a go. You guys want to watch it? We'll watch it at 1.5 speed because with how much this dude yaps, if we do it at 2 times speed, I think it'll just sound like 2 times speed? Okay. No? Oh, hi, Uncle Touchy. Been a while since I've seen you. And are you sure we don't want to wait for Arch to do this? Because I'm sure he'd probably want to do a reaction to it. Fine, we'll wait for Arch. Just do the intro? Okay, we'll just do the intro. And then I'll send this to Arch just in case if he wants to do a stream with it, okay? Do it with Arch. Okay. Play 5 minutes in. Okay, we'll do the intro, and then for the next, probably for Arch's return stream, we can do it, okay? Hey, let me win more KCD too. Next week. Play the 40-minute intro. We're just gonna do the regular intro, okay? No, not quality. Playback speed, 1.5.
Have you ever heard the tale about Arch Warhammer the horse?
The horse?
No, I thought not. The story is the Wokies won't tell you. It's a 40k legend. Arch Warhammer was a 40k YouTuber of the Siege of Wreck series. So powerful and so wise, he could use his R's to influence his accent to create a rolling tongue. He had such knowledge of the 40k universe, he could even call against GW itself. He could actually say as it is against GW without consequences? A 40k YouTuber is a path to many abilities some might consider to be a hater. What happened to him? He became so powerful. The only thing he was afraid was losing his name, which eventually, of course, he did. Unfortunately, he caught against GW on everything during 2020. Then GW sued him to remove the name Warhammer. Ironic. He was the one of the YouTubers to call out GW's mess, but not himself. Is it possible to learn this power? Not from a Wokey. I recall some events that happened years ago, and some of them are...
There you go. There's the intro. We will watch the rest of this with Arch, okay? I will make sure that he watches this live with all of you guys, okay? I'll harass him. So, it seems like he's on Arch's side. On things, at least. So, we will watch this later, okay? Arch will get a chuckle. Alright. I will read the last of the super chats, and then I think I will probably head off for the night. He'll say reacting to videos is cringe. Oh, if it's reacting to something that's about him in a good light, he'll cave. He'll cave. I know he will. Alright. Let me get to his super chats, and then maybe I'll raid over to somebody. Marksman of 1117B, thank you for the 2. Silver hair hag Rima's peak horsewoman. Yes. Sujad for 5. Everyone should get used to watching YouTube videos at 1.5 or 2 speeds for Star Sector, Vindaloo, and ArchCat. Okay, I will add that to the other thing. Un momento, por favor. Another 5. There we go. Danish Dragon for 5. Hello, Fish Lady. I'm sorry to hear of Arch's unfortunate demise. Glad to see his estate is in silly hands. Oh, thank you. Mercenary for 2. Download the video in case he tries to delete it. I'll download it, but I doubt he'll delete it. Insolon the Lich. Arts turned water into wine, multiplied the feed, and was betrayed for 30 boxes of female custodies. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'll stroke the princess's ego. Yes. Only 3 hours of Lum shame. We need at least 5 to 7 hour streams. I mean, I still have a stream that I have to do on my channel still, and I kind of want to eat. So for the next LumiCast, I will make sure to have plenty to yap about, and maybe I'll even do some games and stuff as well. And I'm just gonna make sure that I have guests that don't have technical difficulties. Everyone gives Superchats so Lumi never leaves. Thank you, Nerdy. Might I suggest some Pebbles brand horsemen? No! No eating horses. What the fuck? Let me see who's live that I could raid over to. Oh. Let's see. Kibbs is live. Vara's live. I don't know. Should we raid over to Kibbs? Oh, he's playing Among Us, too. I don't know, guys. Should we raid over to Kibbs? You just spam breed Kibbs. No Kibbs, ill. Kibbs, good girl. No. Yeah. Alright, give me a second. Let me set up the raid. Oh, ill gross. I heard my own voice. Absolutely fucking disgusting. Hold on. Ismail for 5. I think that 40K's monetary barrier to entry is what saved it from the fate of other hobbies like D&D, probably. Honestly, horse I hear is pretty good. Kind tough. Oh, shut up. Alright, customization, redirect. Go over to Kibbles. Alright, everybody. Behave for Kibbs. I will join you guys over there momentarily. But good night. I will see you guys, I don't know, whenever Arch decides to drag me over again. We'll see. But good night, sleep tight. Or wherever the fuck you guys are. Good morning, good night, whatever. But I will see you guys over on the Discord. Or Twitter, or wherever. I don't know. Alright, everybody. Good night. Where's my ending? There we go.